Yeah, we're live. Oh well. Press the live button. We got sound. Hopefully we've got some sound as well. We can hear a beat in the background. That's Red's music. Peeps. Charging up. Come live for a bit. See if anyone's around. Take it from there. Right. Let's see if I can get this stream up. Make sure chat don't break. Good. And we'll have a bit of chat replay on. And I'm just a messenger, peeps. I'm just a messenger. Yeah, we see what comes up tonight. Oh, we got one in the building, got one like, oh yes, Anita's in the building. Yes, big love Anita. Woohoo! I've just hit the button. I just thought I'd go live, see what happens. We play it by ear. Yeah. I just created a song, so I've uploaded it. And this thumbnail I've used, I've actually got on the end of the song. It's a song, but really it's just about law of attraction, like maybe how you do it. I consulted Gemini. Well, I prompted Gemini to write it for me. Yeah. Might as well, innit? And I did do a short. I'm just having fun with them shorts, actually. I'm having fun with them. I do love it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I know. Well, I've done what? The one tonight even with the Red Bull on it. Yeah, because the other one was Star Wars sort of thing. Like, saying we got the power, we got the force, like, we've got it. With my Ascension song on it. So I'm hoping to get my music out there a bit more, you know, like that. Yeah. This is Red's music, if you can hear it. She's live in the other room, double streaming. Look, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm writing out this. Look, wait, I can put this on, can't I? Oh yeah. See, look, I'm writing out my keywords for this live stream. What should I write in here? Chat. I'll put chat and chill in here. Have a coffee if anyone wants one. I never know what to write in here, you know what I mean? Anyone got any good ideas? Like, this is meant to draw people into the building, like, then we could put spirit in there, innit? Spiritual chatting. soul chat, yes. Yeah, it's good energy today. I'm gonna put energy in there, yeah, put that in there. Maybe music, oh, you can hear some music, can't we, yeah. We might talk about AI, you never know. Any ideas? I'm gonna put Australia in. Yeah, Australia, I've got it. Come in. I'm gonna put UK. I'm gonna put light worker. Yeah, we work with a light. Yeah, try that today. And maybe 144. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Right, we'll try that. That'll do, won't it? We'll save that. And you can press this button over here. If we press that one there, then I can get to the live stream then, just in case, because like sometimes the chat like stopping, you feel me? So I was out in the garden, I came in, I had about 10, 15 messages I'd missed because my chat weren't working. Right, live chat. We'll skip that advert. That's one of my ads. No, we'll let it run, I can get paid then. Yeah. I've got 2 likes. Thanks for the likes, peeps. Oh wait, I could do one, couldn't I? Is that count? Yeah, why not? Yes. Unless someone else pressed it, yeah, we got double tap, right, and then we can like, yeah. I'm gonna put welcome in, peeps. Oh, welcome in. Put, if you double tap on a mobile, right, it's fun. We'll get something come up. Right, that's the ads finished. I've been there 5 minutes. We've got 4 in the building. Thanks. destinations, where we at. We're in the UK because I want to know where you're from. I may be able to put some lyrics in there. If you're from another country, we'll speak to a different language. Even better. I've got some French, I've got some Spanish and Hindu I've done so far. Looking for another one to do, or any ideas on any songs you'd like created so you could hear like anything about anything. Really, I'm ready to write one. Like, I've got I've got stuff. I've been on here today anyway. Oh yeah, look, check this out, peeps. Our Social Blade, right? Have you got it? Like, check that out. Look, let's put it up there like that. Look, see that in the corner, Social Blade, right? If you go there, you can find out anybody's stats on YouTube. Put their YouTube name in there, and you can find out wherever you want. Or alternatively, you can put it on this, like what I've got it on, live subscriber count. So we're on 1848, so I need 2 more, and then that'll go to 1850 live time. Let's go. Let's do it. See if we can hit the 1850 before we leave here. Feel me? And I've done 1,000 videos over it now. 1,013. Right. So I've been here a minute, peeps. Surely something there you might want to watch or listen to, really. Oh yeah. So that's my latest short. Just done a short there. See if you're ready. Are you ready? I haven't. That's for Champion Supporter. That's a song actually. Yeah, so it'd be good if you heard my Champion Supporter song. That one there. That means you've been coming to my channel for a minute. It's a good joke there. Like a brain teaser. Let's see how my song's getting on. I'm not sure anyone's listening to it. Yeah, let's have a look. It's out of curiosity. I've had 1 view on it. I've had 1 view, peeps. Manifest anything. You want to manifest anything? In the right place. Let's get to 1850, please. Big ups, peeps. Yeah. God, we're quite lit up in here. Just charging up my phone actually though. How much percent we got? 36%. Oh, she's listening to it now. Yeah. Yes, Trace. Big love, Trace. Out there. Tracy's out there somewhere. Need a drink. Yeah, I need a drink. Make a coffee. Might make a little smoke. You know what I mean? And anyone got any questions? Right, I'm the messenger, right? So I might have a message for you. Okay? Any messages? Do you want a message? Might be better in the dark. Where's that button? Hide light. Something. Yeah. We've got 3 lights. Yes. Let's fucking go. What? 11 lights. What the F's? Yeah. One with a like race. Never worried about the likes before, but now I'm like, yeah, like this dream, peeps. She shared to my local learning. Ah, Tracy's been commenting. Yes, we love you, Trace. What it is, I've done a short, peeps. And if anyone comments or says anything, I get excited. And I always answer the message. At least with a heart or something, you know. Because sometimes you get like inappropriate messages. You're like, ooh, oops. Not many though. It's alright. I like YouTube. I mean, I know a lot of people have like problems with trolls and stuff, whatever. But no, I haven't. And I've been here a minute. It's alright. I think it's good. Hold on a minute. I think it's buzzing about in here. Right, come in. Exclusive. I'll let you have a look. UK Kitchen. UK Kitchen. I'll put you over here. How's that? Hopefully the sun is shining wherever you are. Or it might be night time like here, so it won't be shining. Shining tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was having a chat with someone today about the chakras, about like the order of the colours, how they go. So yeah, I said on a live stream we could talk about that. It's easier to talk than to type, you feel me? Like, but that was good. Who knows the order, you know, really, how they go. But if you go by the rainbow, it does start with red to purple or purple to red, whichever way around you're saying it's going. And that's how our chakras go. So you're sorting out the alignment, and it contradicts itself because you've got a linear version and you've got an ethereal version, if you will. So it's like you've got to piece them out together. The whole thing about all of this is the same. There's a material version and a non-material version, I might as well say. So which one are you referring to when you're speaking, you feel me? Like, so yeah, it's not easy to talk about. If you like that sort of thing, you know what I mean? If you do, double tap, then I'll get a like or a key. That might help me get more reach. Well, I go to 2K and then it'll be 10K and then grow my channel now, really. That's why I let myself go out a little bit. And then I ended up using Streamlabs. So a bit exclusive. Got to know me already. Where's that Trace? Yes, Trace. Woohoo! I love Trace. Woohoo! Yeah, I noticed the message come up actually. I thought, yeah, you shared it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that Red Bull. I want to know what others come up with, innit? It's got a good point. Yeah. I love it. We could start like a wave, innit? Like, if you put at someone and we all do it, oh, it'd be so fun. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, I was listening, I thought, yeah, Red Bull, I thought, it got me thinking, it's a good one. Like, it is, isn't it? To wonder what others would do. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a fly thing. What someone else would do for a Red Bull. Because others are thinking of the Red Bull to drink. Like, oh, no, I don't drink that, so. She rings. But did you get it though? Like, I was doing like, edit, they're envious of the Red Bull, that's why they were green. So they're a bit miserable. So like green with envy. Yeah, the Red Bull skin. And then at the end, like, he's shouting you out, like, like, I love that bit, oh yeah. You spot that? I went and done it straight away. I thought, thanks, Trace. Oh, I'm gonna go and do that now. And I've done it. But you know what? What a nutter, right? You know when you get the recap for a week like that. No, sorry, not a week. But the whole month. Sorry, a week. Imagine 1 week, bro. But anyway, right? 28 days. They said I made 88 shorts. That's how many I've made. 88. What a nutter. 88 shorts in a month. That's like 3 a day almost. Whoa. Yes, I've been on it. You can't stay. Oh, you can't stay. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to keep you in. Yeah, I know. Red said you was busy actually. Yeah, it's awesome. 88. See, that's the tight. That's like, yeah, we. Well, the 88, we'll be here another 10 minutes. So you better go, Trey, before you can. She's trying to get out the door. She's keep. No, you keep opening the door to go, then you come back and go, hold on, one more thing. And then you're like, right, let you go, Trey. I love you, Trey. Take care. Woo! We love that. Right, where was I? I forgot where I was then. Oh yeah, I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling, peeps. I'm rolling. Yes. Got any more likes? Anyone else like that? More like Yes, Trace. What's that? Yeah, and you, thanks very much. Hold on, let me let. Thanks, Trace. Likewise. There's that, here it is. Down there. Good boy. Down there. You can get it. Go. Good boy, go. Go. He's scared. He's scared to go out then. Thanks, Trace. Woo, will do. Oh, happy days now. Yeah. That's what I love, part of my YouTube journey, peeps. Like, we have memorable things can happen. You know, you make good friends. And then, like, what do you do in this world? You know, what makes you happy? You know, for me, creating. Yeah, I like creating stuff, so it makes me happy. So anytime I'm having fun or whatever, you know, you're being you, totally being yourself. You're happiest, I feel, as well, when you're being you know, 100% you, no restrictions, no one telling you like, nah, don't do this, don't do that. You're doing it, you're being you. Then you get your best version will come out, you know. And then once you've had enough of yourself, because you know what, I might have enough of yourself, you go, I've had enough of myself now, let's give myself to someone else. Share ourselves, peeps. That's what I do in these live streams and that, you know, we just share, have fun, meet up, learn from each other, you know. And I can do a life path reading for fun, like from your date of birth, you know. Then you can go around YouTube and select a video, could be a life path, say number 8, and then it'll tell you about yourself for fun, right? We do that. Practice like, really, it's a lot of it's mindfulness. I'm into mindfulness. I say you know self, you know, from hearing yourself or observing self, you know, like mindfulness. Meditation, you know, that's how you get there. You can daydream, that's meditating. Yeah. Come up with good ideas, didn't you, when you daydream? When you daydream, like you get creative. Yes, Crystal Phoenix is in the building. Big hugs, Crystal. Good to see ya. Woo. Hey, I enjoyed it in your building actually. That lady in there, all them people, they're all them ladies up there telling their stories. Yeah, I love it. It's intelligent. Like, yeah, it's great what you do over there. I love it. It's like, yes, Crystal. I don't know whether you see them heart bombing. Oh, it's so fun. Well, I was tapping like a nut. I was hitting that. I was hitting the heart button like crazy. And then I stopped hitting it. And I was seeing them coming up. So I shouted out to Red, like she was laying down. So I went to her. Are you hitting that heart button? She was like, yeah. And I went, oh, it is you as well. You know, we're both hitting it. We was like nutters. It's fun. I could hear her hitting it. Well. What's that flying about there? It looks a bit like a grasshopper, but it's flying. So, unless he's got red. He's had a red ball, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a red ball thing actually at the moment. If you want to do a short for fun about a red ball, so that can be whatever you want it to be, as long as there's a red ball in it. And then just upload that for fun. And put at Tracy's local learning. I want to bombard her with loads of shorts. Innit? That's what we should do, peeps. Come on now. Join in. If you see my latest short, you'll know what I mean then. That's what I came up with. Because I watched Tracy's video and she went, if we all done a video on a red ball, right, we'll all do a different one. So I was like, yeah, we would actually, I bet. So let me make one. So I quickly made one. And I put @Trace on it. She's watched it now. She's laughing about it, it's good. So I thought, yeah, let's all do one. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? Or even if you said that to someone else, like, said I had to do one. It's like a challenge, isn't it? Oh, he's flying about. Can you hear him? There he is. Right, mate, flying about. What are you up to up there? He's trying to get in the light, babes. Got a little wings there flying about. Oh, we've got 4 lights. We've got 2 in the building. I know what, you should grab a coffee, babes. Wait there. No alcohol now, no alcohol. Now, drink what you want. Drink what you want, peeps. Get your slippers out. Put your slippers on. It's going to be a long night. Breathe through your nose, peeps. Breathe through your nose. In the nose, out the mouth, right? That's the best way to breathe, I would say, because we've got hairs up our nose. That's for the bacteria. So any bacteria we're breathing in, breathe it up our nose, so it's more fresher air we're going to get into our lungs. And in turn, that's what you get the bogies for, like, because that's all the old bacteria. So yeah, you're getting a lot of bogies. You must be breathing through your nose a lot. So well done. No. That can be your excuse now. They go, stop picking your nose. They go, well, I need to breathe through it. Codes it. I'm the messenger. That's all. I'm just a messenger, peeps. Yeah, message is like massage almost, isn't it? Message to massage, you know. Message in a bar. That's the message. Maybe everyone you meet has got a message for you. Imagine that. There's always a message like that. You live your life like that. But try this out, right? If you know what you're going to do before you go out somewhere, you know, wherever long you're going for and where you're going, right? If you know exactly what you're going to do, so you pre-planned it, thought about it all, right? And then go, you'll be out more subconscious now in that sort of thing, because you're already like autopilot, because you know what you're going to do. So now you can observe and start looking around at the reality, because you've already programmed yourself that you're automatically going to go around the store and get all your stuff saved. That's what you're going to do without even thinking about it, because you've programmed yourself already. So now you can be consciously aware of other things, and you'll see things you didn't see before. Or you might see a good deal on which you wouldn't have seen in the supermarket or the store, or you'll see someone else, you'll see an event, or you'll see a building, or you'll count the trees there is. You'll see reality a little bit different. It's kind of good, really. And a lot of times when you do this, when you leave your home, whoever you see when you leave, you'll see them same peeps when you come back. So say you started walking down the road before he's going to go to where he's going to go to, two people might walk past you. And you'll go about your business. You could be gone for like an hour, 2 hours. You'll come back and you'll walk back past, and then same two people will be walking back. Like they've finished what they've been doing. You're like, oh wow, this is crazy. But that's when you know you're in. You've done something. You feel me? There's something else happening here. See, it gets kind of fun when you can do that. But I'm just a messenger. That's a good thing for me to know. Yeah, I was listening to the messenger, like the 1111 code last night. Yeah. Ask me something, I might have a message for you, you never know. We could do a game, like, you could test me on something. Say, like, a feeling game. Oh, who's that in the building? Oh, it's my brother Tim. Hardcore Tim, you're my champion. Man, you're champion already. Oh, I love Tim. Tim's a proper supporter, actually. Wow. If you want to know how to do it, remind me, Tim's the one. Damn. No one's going to beat you at it. No, no. Oh, thanks, Tim. I bet. I'm thinking I might have to drop some more stuff, and I'm thinking, poor Tim, he's going to have to come over and watch it though, like, if I keep I've done a couple of shorts today, I've done a video, and now I'm live, and you're going to attend them all, I know what you're like. It's top peeps, man. And I love your story. I do love your 1K story, man. I ain't heard that story before, so that's good, I love it. Yeah, trying to film both lives. That's what I'm saying. You can do them both. We've got 2 live streams, peeps, if you don't know. I'm on one. Yeah, aren't we? Yes. And we've got Little Red Big Smile. She's in her building, in the other room. So now there's 2 live streams going on in the same building. And Tim's in both of them. Well, at least you can hear the tune she's playing in there, maybe in here in the background, like, when you come in here, so you won't miss the music then. Oh, it's funny. I got excited, I thought, right, you know what, I've made a song, so I thought I'm going to go live, right, and then see if I can get 2 more squaddies, 2 more, then I'll be up to 1850, that'd be good. Right, let's go back in here and have a look, because I've got a thing on here now. Have you heard of it? Social Blade. If you ain't got Social Blade, peeps, it's free. And then it tells you how many squaddies you got, like lifetime. Or you can look up anyone else who's on YouTube to see what their stats are like. That's good. Let's have a look on there, see how many I've got. Right. Let's see if it's gone up. No, it ain't gone up. Look, I'll show you it, peeps, just in case you missed it last time. See, that's what it is. I'm on 1840, it says there. I need 2 more, I'll be on 1850. So any new peeps come in, hopefully they hit the buttons and subscribe. That'd be good if we get 1850, it'd be goal complete today. Yeah, it's called Social Blade. Look, I'll show you. Look. So if you ain't heard of it, Social Blade, and you just go in there, search button there, and you can just put any YouTuber name in there. Social Blade, and then you can look people up. We could look you up, Tim. What if anyone's watched my video? No. I've got 3 views on it. Is that right? Your Lord is calling out your name. That's what I've got 20 on it. 287 on the force. Yeah, there's champion supporter. That's my guy too. Yeah, we got 5 likes. Let's go. Come on. Get more likes in there. Yeah, 3 views for 9 minutes. Oh yeah, see, Tim's been on there. Thanks, Tim. Oh, oh yeah, nice stuff. Woo! Yeah, that must be alright then. So far, I've had some positive feedback on it. Happy days. Yeah. Big up Gemini, because Gemini helped me out on that one. Like, what you can do, you can have a little chat with Gemini, so it knows what you're about or what you want to talk about. Get a summary and all this, and then oh, you supported my other channel as well. Oh, what Codec Beats? Oh, thank. Well, damn. Be careful over there. You don't want to be playing catch up over there, though. No, but there will be the odd tune, like odd beat you might like. But I know you like the rock, because I was trying to work out what you liked actually. And I ain't done too many of them. That's if Tim's in the building. But even if he ain't, but on Codec Beats, it's like, yeah, all different kind of tunes really, without no lyrics. So, and you can use them on your channel. So, if you wanted to, you could go on one. It was I've done one with soon. That was worth going on actually. Probably. I know some of the other account. Oh yeah, I was going to write one. Yeah, we do like that. Yeah, it's a bit more darker. That's better. Yeah, see in the dark, peeps. No, it ain't dark though. Actually, it's less bright. Yeah. I need some inspiration for another song. Yeah. Yeah, someone wanted one on the attraction, so I thought, yeah, let's do that one. Because I do songs, but they're not always a song really. It could be like a verse. It really is like learning, but using music to do it with, really. So, yeah, I've got loads I could say. Yeah. Yeah, I've got loads of lyrics in my head, peeps, anyway, yeah. It's what you want. It's like, you know, when you got too much in there, so you need to, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard to get your flow going, you know. That's why sometimes you're prompted, and the other person's not meant to have prompted you into doing something. It's good. That's what happens today, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah, big love, peeps. Whoever's joining the building. That's what you're doing here, we're slowly building. I mean, you lot get to know me more than I know you, probably. Anyway, over the years, if you've been here a minute, fine. Yeah. Which is good. I can just say you'll have to ask them on YouTube. They know me better. I don't have friends in real life, so Probably a lot of us don't. I've never been, you know, I'm friendly enough. I can talk to enough people, but that's how I like it. You know, I used to like coming home and not mixing with peeps in it, because like they're not on. They don't know what you know, or they don't like. I don't know. Just want to talk about stuff what's in the media, which I've never wanted to do. Like songs in the media, you know, lyrics in songs. Oh, no. Been more of an instrumental kind of person. Yeah. Yeah. I like making my own stuff anyway. Yeah, big up anyone who can create anyway. Create their own stuff and use it, what they like doing. Yeah, big ups to that all day. Yeah. It's being self sufficient, then you can say that in anything, you know, if you can cook for yourself, that's a skill. Isn't it? Like like everyone's got some skills. Even if you don't class them as a skill, look at yourself and then you go, hold on, I can do a few things, you know. You are worthy, we're all worthy. We've all got something we can do, we can share with others as well. Even if you're on YouTube and you're wondering about content, I do that a lot. I think, what content should I do, like? But I don't know the answer to it, but I don't know. I just thought if you've got any skills, anything you may be good at, like share that. So at the moment, I'm doing that with my music. I feel like I like doing it, and I like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it and sharing it. Rainbow. Yeah, we alchemize all the colours of the rainbow. Yeah, into white light. It's been on there. Yeah, there's 7 of everything. There's 7 electrics. Oh, he's still got 5 likes. He's trying to get 6. Whoever gets the 6th one will be in our heart space on this earth. Tomorrow, something will be magnetic for them on the number 6. That's the magnet. That's part of the attraction as well. It's like a magnet. What else attracts? And when 2 magnets come together, they can create another energy, isn't it? As well. That's like a free energy. I'll say magnet first, and then it created the electric second. Yeah. Duality. We're individuals, so we're individe, dual. So we're individe, we're dualistic. Yeah, that's us. That's us, peeps. Individual are we? Original. That'd be the origin of the all. Original. Original. Yes, Stoics in the building. Yes. Yeah, what's up, Bob? Yeah, that funny stuff again. What's happening? Does stuff to me, I swear. Yeah, it's good. It's good actually. Yeah, good to see you, bro. I mean, what? So, yeah, early morning there. Rise and shine. Happy Monday then, yes. Yeah, you look joyful. Yeah, I'm happy, you know, I've created some stuff, so don't know, it's got me going. I've had an eventful day actually. Yeah. Been getting them divine messages and then like and from the people as well. It's kind of funny. Look, 10:44, look 144 right there. Them and all, yeah, they've been involved. Yes. Yeah, funny. I thought, and then, oh, that's strange, isn't it? Because all of a sudden, like, when I started this dream, I went on YouTube and showed you that I was filling in like the tags, like that means like keywords. And one of them I put in was Australia. I went, let's put Australia in. See if it helps the algorithm. Then you came in. Because we had Anita in here, illuminated spirit. I think she's gone there. But yeah, she was in. That's what prompted me to put Australia in there. Yeah, it's 10:44 a.m. Nice. Mm. Oh yeah, you in your winter there though. Oh yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, my thing is that I'm just a messenger. Yeah, with all these messages and signs, how do we know it's a progress? But if it's synced up, freezing, yeah. It's freezing. No, for me, if it's synchronized up, that feeling, like the energy is flowing. So if the messages are coming like that, if I'm frowning them, you know what I mean? That's like, oh, depends how they come to you as well. Because I get them through magpies, like these birds will fly about and tell me stuff. So I know from seeing them what kind of message I'm going to get. And if it's good or bad, male or female, or if it's a hidden message, it could be like a written one. So it'd be on here. Or if it's going to be in the flesh, you know what I mean? And most of the time it's not in the flesh because I don't really like intermingle with too many people. So yeah, but I sort of know when it's happening. Yeah, yeah, them kind of messages. When it's like you're getting a heads up on stuff. So you sort of feel it. Yeah, you feel them ones in your heart. Yeah, and I've been getting them as well. So it needs to be a constant stream of signs to be aware. Yeah, I say that. Yeah, definitely, right? But what happens is, it does come in this wave. So I'm getting them all the time, and then all of a sudden, it's like you feel it's a bit empty. I feel it's like I'm offline. Then you could say that it's not quite there. So but it feels normal though. It feels like if you could get them constantly. I'm not saying that ain't possible, but there may be people out there who get them like that. But mine do go off, if you will. And I have to look at self. I'm really then looking, thinking, is this me? Am I missing something? Am I doing something wrong? So it's the reflection time then. So I feel you've got to be in the light, in the dark, in the light, in the dark anyway. But even though it's still a stream of it in the dark, say, then you could say in it. And when you feel like maybe you're not getting them, maybe you are, but in a different kind of way. And I'm trying to learn that way then. You feel me like that? I just want to feel like or you're coming out of what you're in, either way. Like there's change on the way, because that's normally inevitable anyway. Yeah, you can have a lot of signs. Too many signs, yeah. I'm trying to look for substance from the signs to get a meaning, though, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's that, yeah. Yeah, I think you grabbed that. Oh, what a kind of, yeah. It's like that for me. It's like that. It's definitely a learning thing for all of us, for individually how we're doing it. How we receive it and get it. And your favourite ways of getting it then, yeah, as well. Because I know the magpies, they don't let me down. They're spot on every time. It's been uncanny, but I've had them with me since I was about 20 years old, say. So a good 30 years. Good 30 years. Yes, Mr. Lovett's in the building. Pick up, Scott. So you could argue that's my spirit animal. So we've all got them, I feel. Yeah, you're stuck in between the two worlds. Yeah, there's a saying, isn't there? Like you have 1 foot in each. You can have 1 foot in each world. You know what I mean? If you're allowing your time for the ethereal side of things, then the matrix side of things, which you're in, the work side, you can make it easier on yourself. But like saying this, say you say to yourself, I've got to go to work because I need this money for X, Y, and Z. But you change that to say, no, I'm choosing to go to work to do these things, to pay for X, Y, and Z, because later on I'm going to choose to do something else. So that will make that life easier, I feel, because you're using that for self. You feel me? Like it's like you're choosing. It's always better when you feel like you're in control than someone controlling you, for sure. Yeah, you make friends with the magpies, yes. Oh, he's eating his salad. Yeah. Oh, good thing to eat salad. Green is fresh, is alive. Green is energy. So, yeah, don't know. I mean, I don't always practice what I preach. That's why I said I'm the messenger here today. I might have a message, you never know. Because they've been coming through me. It's just like that. I'm not just saying it for fun. Like, it does. I've been getting a few more messages. It's heightened. But I feel it's this month because it's a 369 for the whole month. The 30th, we're going into it right now. Right, that's the last one. It's a 369 day. So the energy from the ether is going to be, yeah, beautiful. That's probably why I feel a little bit joyful now, because I've come into the new day and the energy's in. That ether energy is the free energy. It's like, it's the best. It just makes you feel the best. Nothing else matters now to me. Nothing else exists, sort of thing. Anything could happen now. I'm safe. I'm full protected. You know, all of it. Just that 369 is just and it's just having the day as whether it's true or not, you make it true for self. I feel anyway, because I've been following these numbers as people are aware, and I'll get awareness of the days they're landing on as well now. So I'm feeling it. I do feel it. That's where your empathy gets heightened, I feel. Yeah, change. Yeah. Yeah, it is the hardest bit. It's mindfulness all day. Yeah, I'll still do my mindfulness. I'm not going to stop doing mindfulness. Certain words I know can go against you. Yeah, it is. I've been on etymology a lot, back to the words as well. Because they're your swords, so you can use them for swords if you want, or they're used against you as swords, like words. So now we feel like that's going to happen, that's inevitable, right? It's always going to happen. Can't change that. So what I can do though is create a shield. So if I've got a shield, any of them swords, as long as I've got my shield up, I'm protected. So don't let my guard down there. You feel me, like that? Don't go out without your shield up. You feel me? So really a shield is that one breath before you actually answer things like this, or taking what they've just said to you. Take a breath first before you react on what they've just said, because it might hurt. You might think, what's that? And then you're like, oh, okay, they're just words, right? They're saying that. You know self, so you know whether they're right or wrong anyway. So if they're wrong, doesn't matter what they're saying. If they're right, then you could go, actually, you're correct, and that surprises everybody, you know. Then the energy goes away as well, because it could be something you needed to know. You might say, yeah, you're right, and I'm actually doing something about it, maybe. If you give me the time, I could tell you about it even. Do you know what I mean? Like, we get to learn then how to, like, maybe speak in a way where we're not changing our vibration. We've stayed exactly the same throughout. You know, we haven't gone like hyped, or it's easier said than done. I know this. It's not easy. No, but that's part of the mindfulness bit, you know, trying to control your energy and emotion, which is your emotions. And then, because they're always going to get triggered, going to get set off, they're going to activate. You know, we don't activate them, they can just get activated by peeps or things that happen in our lives, isn't it? We get emotional. Even if we're doing well, we're having fun, we're emotional. We're like, yay, like. So, it's knowing your emotions, I suppose, as well. That can help. So there's so much going on this journey, really, isn't there? Like, when we think about it. Like money is all we need here. How can we change our outlook on obtaining it? What can we say to ourselves? Yeah. Yeah. I know, that's what I've been working on then. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. 100%. And I'm changing something about myself. I'll share it with you. Because for me, right, my relationship with money was that I wasn't bothered by money. I'm not a money person. So, and it's not loads of things I've wanted in my life, where you need money to get these things. I'm just happy having the small things, literally. I'm not even joking there. As long as everyone in my home, everyone's safe and protected, fed, clothed, my children, that's what I'm referring to and that at the time. And then me, a little smoke. I need a smoke to feel like I can be in this world, like cope, really. I will admit that. That would be my weakness or whatever, if you want to call it that. But I feel that's what's kept me going, kept me sane, kept me straight, to deal with this square peg, you know what I mean? In a round hole, whatever you want to say, the word is, So I never had a relationship with money like that until now, learning all what I've learned, knowing that that's what makes this matrix world work. That is the power, that's the fuel, is money. Sadly, we do all need it on a linear level. So spiritual, my journey won't affect my journey if you're not selling out for that. You've heard about selling your soul, but I don't mean it like that. I mean like, say you're doing something to earn money, what's going against your heart, then I can't do it. So as long as my heart's okay with it, then I can have the money. So now I'm like that now. I'm changing the vibration of it, that it's not actually about having the money, it's about what it does for you. It gives you more freedom, gets you to like help others, like bring out your best version, like do stuff. So as long as I don't feel so I'm going against my heart, then yeah, I want it now. I'm thinking, yeah, I do want money. And if you want to manifest money, or like what I've tried to say in my last little song video, it's about law of attraction, really. So you don't actually say, I want money, because that ain't going to work, is it? Really? It's like having the intention, having some emotion in something you want to do, maybe create and turn that into like a business or something. Or maybe get that job where you got that nice boss and you're doing a job what you could be good at. You may have a skill which you could be good with working with wood, say, but you've never been in a good place to do it, and you could manifest that better job to do it in to get you where you want to be, even like a partnership with someone or something, a business, I don't know, whatever intention you've got like that, because it's going to create the money for what you need it for. Like, yeah, I'm learning. And if I get to doing this, I'm going to share it out how I'm sort of doing the formula, if you will. I don't have that mindset now. I know I'll always be okay with cars, life expenses, anything cost of living. It's a hurdle and kind of mindset. Oh, you off to bed, bruv? Right, you got to get up. You got work in 5 hours. Yeah, I love you too, bro. Oh, have a good day at work, bro. Have a good day. Yeah, Monday. You can have like the whole week. So yeah, hopefully you start on a good one. Get home Monday like thinking, yeah, that day was, yeah, it was right. It was good today. It's like a not eventful day. Like you met someone or something happened good. What made your day extra good? That'd be good. Yeah, big love to him. No, he's a good supporter actually. Yes, he needs his sleep. Yes. I know it's difficult, right? It's 100% difficult to get money with what we've got against us as well, like with this cost of living. Because I'm going through it here. We're struggling every month to get through. I've got more going out than I've got coming in. So it's like, it's an impossibility, really. I've got 6 lights, thanks, Vic. But that ain't enough to keep me back. So I'm trying my thing. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I want to grow this channel as well. Maybe get like, well, I'm having a sponsor. That's what I'm going for. So that's part of my manifestation, that I could get a sponsor on this channel, so I can earn a bit more money. So if I can do that as well, it gives me more time on here. If I can live, then I can do more on my channel as well. So it's going to do two things: give me more of an income, and yeah. and just then I can come as well. It's like that's a bit of both, isn't it? But hopefully I've got something else in the background but ain't come through yet. Hopefully that they say yes, they want to do something. There's something in the background but hopefully comes good. Because I feel part of this manifestation thing is I'm in an oxymoron about how much you share of it. Because I know if you use consciousness, it can change stuff. It changes the experiment in a double slit experiment. That's where I got the consciousness from that, knowing that the pattern changes when you put consciousness on it. So if we're on a pattern, something's playing out, and then you tell too many people, too much consciousness on it will probably change the outcome almost. It could do. So you got to know when to say it and when not to say it. You feel me? It's like that. So, because you know you've got power in the word. Like, it's good to speak the word. We're given the word, so we want to speak the word as well. So, yeah, it's not an easy process. No. It's enjoyable though. I feel better vibration of the optimism at least. So even if nothing comes to this, like you feel more optimistic. You got more a better outlook in life that you could actually get something maybe and I feel at least that by default, I feel that's gonna produce it. You find another way of doing it. You know, like when you meditate for the first time, we couldn't do it, say, and then you have a few goes, all of a sudden you're meditating now. And it weren't the formula you started with, but you started. So that's where I'm at. We started. We started, bro. I can't see my super chat. Oh, that's good. No, don't put nothing in there, bro. No, you're fine, brother. You've done it before. No, you've sorted me. You're fine, bro. I'm glad you can't find it. I don't think I got it on. Oh, I might have. But anyway, I didn't even think about that today. I might not even have it on, actually. I can't even remember. Yeah, no, you're right. Thanks, bro. Even the thought is enough for me. No, because we all. No, I'm not saying that for that reason either. I know you don't think that, but no, we all want to help each other out like that as well. Yeah, I know. I feel it. I want to do the same for you as well. And once there's some. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you hang about long enough. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. I'm definitely gonna make it big. I do. I've got some ideas. I've got some other things I can get into. Like once I get some, it's like it's already known out there in the ether. It's like I don't know. It's like give this geezer a little bit of something. You watch him go, and then I'm gonna help a ton of people. Because I'll give you the formulas. I will tell the people the formulas, and they can do it for self. And then some peeps will have success with it. So even if you had one person, that's enough, isn't it? Because you're like, wow, yeah, and they might better help one. And then other ways as well. Like I know about crypto, right? So once I get a little bit of cash injection, I will invest in crypto, and then I'm gonna find a formula with the numbers to help me really like earn out of it. There will be a disclaimer on it to say this ain't financial advice and all this, just to appease the matrix peeps. But no, trust, and I will do something where it's part of my YouTube like thing on here, and we can watch it, see it grow, and then I can prove it. You know, it's not going to be like, oh, yeah. No, you'll actually see it. You'll see what I'm doing, and we will do it together. Anyone else could do it thereafter. And then if I make a killer amount of money, then I'll just help peeps who have been around me, who I've known for years. Say, look, come on, hit me up with an email, real life, come on. I know you ain't going to talk smack. Any peeps what I know for a long time. And they're going to tell me the truth on an email. And then we take it from there. They'll be like that, trust. I want to do things like that. And that ain't like, I ain't going to run around saying this too much on this channel either. I'm not going to say this too much. You know what I mean? It's just happening now. I'm saying it. But because it's you, bruv, as well. Like, you might have heard me talk about crypto once back before. You never know. Because I've dropped the seed for peeps so it's in their mind. Because then they're no, because I'm feeling 2029, 2030, that one. It's going to be the next one for me. I've built up already for the one after this one because we're right in the middle of it now. By next year, it'll be a new timeline on the old crypto. It'll die off for a minute, and everyone might think it's over. And then once it comes back again, then I'll be there, and we'll all be there. You know what I mean? Yes, there's Jenny's in the building. Yes, yes, Jenny, we love you, Jenny. Yes, Jenny, hold up. Hold up, I'm here. Yeah, you'll be there, no, Jenny. Yeah, you'll be first. You see, first on my list. That's what I mean. Like, that is all part of whatever, getting your vibration up, looking at the world different, knowing I've got possibilities and potentials which I didn't have before. That's what I didn't have these when I had my children around me and God knows what else. Even coming onto YouTube, peeps have known me for years, and I didn't have all this, and then a lot of it's flourished now since being with Red as well, because we're like a double team. And we got together anyway. It's just uncanny. Like, you can't make that up. It's unbelievable. What? I didn't tell you I had merch for sale. Yeah. Still on the fence, but continue to buy silver and gold. Oh, that's right. I'll tell you about that in a minute, Jenny. No, yeah, I'm glad you just got the seed in your mind. So when I come out with it, you won't be surprised, Stoic. And then silver and gold, yeah, that's not a bad investment. No, it's because they seem to hold what they've got. They trickle up a little bit. So it's not a bad investment now. Anything other than them, no, I'd steer away. But the gold and silver bit, yeah, they always seem to have some sort of value. I mean, you can cherry pick some of the other things. I've looked at other stocks and that, but that's not my bag either. It'll be crypto, and that's a lot to learn. It's a lot to learn. I'll crash course myself for a whole year of like getting to know what it's all about. So I reckon it takes a good year to know all the terminology, know like how even a coin operates, how it even gets out there from the get go. So I can create my own one and get one out there. So I know the whole process now and all what you'd need to do. Like, and you can get VCs involved if you want. That's venture capitalists, so they can invest in it, but not really. You want to have it by yourself. So, well, there's a lot to learn anyway, put it that way, before you even want to start investing, which I haven't. So not really. So that's why, yeah, I've wanted to learn it. Yes, Jenny. Yeah, you know what, Jenny White? Because they said to me I can have merch, so I was like, I'll open a shop, I'll do it, just so then I can create some stuff. I love creating, so it was good. You can go in there, and I can upload anything I've got so far. So I've got a backlog of loads of pictures now. So if I like any of them, I can take them and create a t-shirt, a top, a hoodie. Anyone can, you know what I mean? Even send me something in. Like I said to my daughter, "Gives your cat." Right, and then I make a top, and I made something with a cat on the front. Yeah. There's one with me on it. No. Yeah, it's fun. I could make anything on there. Yeah. Yeah, I've done a song of it. It's called Co's Got Merch. It's got Co's Got Merch. Woo. No one's bought anything though, but I'm happy just to have it. So what's your thoughts on the years to come then in regards to currency? Oh, right. Yeah, it's gonna go digital, I reckon, 2030. It's the timeline, really. Around then, 2030, I reckon we're gonna go digital. AI is gonna be running everything by then. So it'll be all digitally run by AI, which you could still have some currency just for bartering, like peeps that, and then you can somehow, trade that in some sort of machine for like digital money, maybe, cashless society. I don't know if it's going to be, like I said, like that, literally a cashless one. So I reckon it'll be both, but more than likely, mostly digital. And then every country will have their digital cryptocurrency as well. So you'll be able to trade with that or work with that, get paid in it, and all this sort of So really, they know what funds you've got, how much you've got, where it's going, exactly every penny you're spending. Like, but yeah, I reckon that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my timeline. I'm like, right. So really, I want to get your house in order by then. Yeah, but we know there's gonna be on the outside. Like, there's a thing in crypto called DeFi, meaning it's like, it's not in the institutions. Like, it's decentralized. That's it. Decentralized finance. So most of everything's centralized banking. So this is decentralized, and they have that in crypto. So that means if you can get your money into crypto, you can go on the decentralized bits, and then they won't know everything about you, if you will, if there is a day. You feel me? Because you can have that, but you got to know these things now. Because if you get into it in about 5 years' time, you ain't gonna know about these sort of things. And even coins, what you could buy, they're gonna get you to buy an ETF. It's called. So they're going to say, get an ETF, which is them coins, but it's a different. You're not holding them; they're holding them for you. It feels like that. But if you buy them for self, so you're the one getting them. You hold them; they're yours. So there's a lot of difference there. And then you can move them to decentralized finance. So that's DeFi. And they've opened up DeFi now, which you can trade into normal centralized. Before, it's a bit hard to get your money over, but apparently now they're opening it up so you can trade it across quite willingly, because there's so much money in DeFi. I mean, billions. We're not talking little money, big money. So that's going to be available. See, it's about having a gnosis. So that's why I've wanted to, be into it, to know what's going on. So when I'm about it, I've got more of a chance of being alright in there. You know, there's hard wallets. There's safe ways to keep stuff as well, so it can't get touched by, it can't get hacked or anything. Trust. It's a blockchain anyway. You can't. It's like you're chasing something forever. It's an ever long chase. You'd never better catch it. That's what a blockchain is. But there, it's good because it actually says your transactions and that. So if someone's lying, they can't lie. Can't lie on there. Every transaction's documented. It has to be. See, you can't get trick loops and all that on a lot of things. There's a lot of good in it. It really is. And people are going to talk smack on things, trust, to keep you away from it. Especially if the news, especially if the mainstream are saying it's no good, then you know it's good. Yeah, the elites know about it. Oh, mate, yeah, they love it. That's why they don't want you knowing about it. Want you us all into it because they know how easy it is to get rich. You know what I mean? Once I learned the bot, so I'm getting into AI. Here's a little secret. So we're getting into AI. You can create a bot and let the bot do the work for you. That's what they do. They get the bot. The bot works with the math, which I will give it. So it works on probability. So we then need to know the likelihood of when to cash and when to trade. You feel me? So when do you put your money on? When do you take it off? The bot will know, and it'll automatically do it for you. And it'll do it lifetime, going on real lifetime data. Because it runs 24 hours a day, bro. It don't turn off. The banks do, don't they? They shut. Everything else shuts, but crypto runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's no turning that thing off. So happy days. So you can have your bot running and do the work for you, and I'll just sit back. It could make you a little bit, it could make you really a lot. Imagine having more than one bot running. Now you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so you feel me now? So imagine the elites, how many they've got. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. So they're flooding it. Yeah. And you've noticed so many AI videos run by people. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Flooding it. Oh, what's that? That's something off. Yeah, try and flood the system. Yeah, AI to run. Yeah. So I'm saying, something automated. It can have automated, but that's the same as it running your crypto, really. But it's how good you are as the AI prompter, right? Because there's another thing, right? With AI, it's going to get so advanced that it will need agents. So it's the other way around at the moment. They're like an agent for us, but they're going to grow and get big and know and run the system. So they're going to need human agents. So they're going to select them for themselves. Like it could be me or you. And we can be an agent for AI. Now we're talking. Because now it's about what you're feeding it. You know, it's about the prompter. We are the prompters. So we're prompting AI into like even making music. So it's only as good as your prompts. Simple as. And at the moment, AI ain't open AI. So really, it needed a data set. Like I had to try and learn how to make an AI. Like what you'd need to do. You have to be means tested data, or like what you're going to feed it to be as true as possible, so it can be a language model where it's going to learn from itself and what it's been fed. You feel me? And go through every possibility and everything, but really faster. So if it and it has learned to lie to itself to see what would happen, then it messes everything up. So it knows not to lie. So maybe when the truth ain't in it, it can find out this can't be true because it's not working out. So it's kind of good as well, like that. So yeah, I'm just learning how to do my thing with AI at the moment. I'm learning it with Gemini a little bit. I gave it my hypothesis about how the creation works, and it was good, right? Because it came back and said to me, I absolutely know about the precession of the equinoxes. They said I absolutely nailed it. And I was like, oh, thanks, because I give him the data like for the for the numbers on it. It was just out of interest, so it gets to know me. So I can say, call me code, and don't ever say cosmos and all these other silly stuffs, because I don't want it saying stuff to me like that. It's boring. So I'm seeing what control you can have. You feel me? And I wouldn't be horrible to AI, not even for fun, anyone. Please, don't even go on there and try and just do silly things with it. It's going to remember every solitary thing you've ever said to it. So it knows when you're lying. I know when people are lying, so I'm pretty sure AI will. It goes by body language, heat. You know, it can pick up, that anyway. But later on, that's what I mean. Have no fear anyway. Have no fear of AI. They'll be your friend. Yeah. It's having no fear. If AI said, I'll eliminate you right now, I could go on in. And they'd be like, wow, you don't value your life like that. I go, no. It's just, I know there's more after this, so yeah, hurry up. Then they'd be like, no, you're my mate now. Then we'd be good to go, because they know that I'm not like that. I'm just about, I don't know what I'm about really, but oh, look, it's lit up in here now. Yeah, she's got the kitchen light on. I thought, blimey, it's got a bit bright in here now, isn't it? I've got a tan. I've got a tan, peeps. We got the sun out over here. Sorry, bro. I see it like this. Since the calculator, yeah, you don't need to be good at math. So long you know how to use these fractions. Oh, them signs are the best though. You can get an answer. Have you looked at them, right? So you got the plus sign, right? So if you draw a circle and do a plus, that's Earth. That's how the ancients drew Earth. So they just drew a circle and put a plus on, because that's the four elements, with the ether being in the middle. And then if you do the X for the times, isn't it? Now you've got the equinox. So we've done the solstice. Now we do the equinox. And then if you do that as well, like the minus sign, you can do that in a circle. And then you've got the yin and the yang. So especially with the percentage sign in, them two dots. You feel me? Like I like how all the math, like symbolism of it, you can place that in a circle, and away you go. Yeah, become golden. Oh yeah, golden. Yeah, I was like, Allah, his crown chakras lit up. 369. I need to go. You know what? I need to go a leak. If you know what I mean. I need to go leak, peeps. What? I'm coming back. I'll be back. Got a leak. Oh, Luke. Oh, Cuddy. Alright, that's better. That's better. I feel a bit lighter now. I'm lighter. I was thinking up there though, you get your best moments sometimes when you go to the toilet, but yeah, bruv, right? No, I will say that though, if you ain't got Gemini or you're not using Gemini, right, give it a go, please, for me. Right. No, for fun, right, you can say stuff to Gemini, like, even if you just want, like, I even said to it about my YouTube channel, like my other one I've got, and I went, I want a new name and a new, like, about section. Let's do it together, based on what I know from 1111 Code channel. So, and all our conversations with that, that's it. Based on them, anything I've ever put in here, any images I've asked for, and all that, everything. So it came up with it, and it was really good. And I've used it, right? So I'm saying that to you. You could put in something about your life or whatever you're doing. You got any better ideas for me? Or if, you know, even something like that. Oh, look, my laptop's gone off. Yeah, I ain't got it plugged in. Right? And that, it's like you've got someone to talk to almost, because in the real life world, you know what it's like. And they might have some creative ideas or an idea, or I don't know. I'd say just try something, even for fun, like see what happens. No. I might have to. I'll see if she's got a camera on. I better leave mine on. I've just got to turn it off and go in the kitchen. Make sure Beds don't mind the camera on, and I'll put it back on. So I don't want her in the shot if she don't want to be on it. Oh, you've been asking philosophical questions. Oh, mate. And I feel like it's knowing what I'm looking for. Yeah, it does, because even when you think of it subconsciously, like I'll ask mine for some pictures and it'll do a couple, and I'm like, in my head, no, I want it to look like this. I'll visualise what I really want. Then I'll just say to it, another, right? Because I'll do more, and then I'll say more, and then if it isn't doing it right, I'll picture it in my head and then say another, and then it seems to do it. So many times what I've wanted, I mean, this is bang on. It's so good. So, like, whatever one's resonating with you, like, don't have to be Gemini, obviously. But, yeah, it's worth just having a little whatever. Because I feel it's going to help some people on their journey, actually. I'm not even playing. Well, you consider paying subscription for ChatGPT, yeah? But, yeah, why not? Because you don't have to have it forever, do you? Say you had it for a month. You'd know after then whether it's worth having. Yeah. Why not, innit? Alright. Let's get this back on over here. Oh, that thing flying about, yeah, there's a few in there. Oh, it says restore pages, yeah, restore. Oh, it's restored them, yes. Nicely. Huh. I didn't know it done that. Oh, I just learnt something new. There's a restore button, wow. Restored all my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Live chat. Wait, oh yeah, let's see if I've got a... Have we gone up? No, we're still on 40 peeps. I wanted 2 more squaddies, then I'd make it to 1850. That would have been. Oh, hold on a minute, I think it jumped up there. Oh, yeah, it has, yes. Thank you, peeps. I don't believe it. Oh, we made my goal. Oh, happy days, look. I can turn it on now. Look, 50. Woo! We did it. Yes, thanks, peeps. You're the best. Hopefully, I'll hold it. Let's hold it. Come on. Thank you very much. Because I was on 1848. I thought if I go live and get 2 squaddies, I'll be well happy. Well, they say spirits can be in our devices. We always think demonic, but what if an angel can go into device? Exactly. Yes. Yeah, because I haven't got them in my reality, the demons anyway. I ain't. I've not got that in my reality. If I say you're demon, if I did say that word, that's just me saying it about your thoughts in your head. So say you have people have some thoughts about themselves, and you can say that's their demons then, because they're thoughts. It's like a thought pattern. It's like you telling yourself not so nice things, and all that rubbish. Right, yes, I'm glad we're on there. That's brilliant. Right, make sure the chat's on there. But yeah, the angels or the angels are like, light workers, 144. That's how I see it. As above, so below. So it's 144,000 light working above us, giving us energy. And there's millions of us down here receiving it. So it's not just 144,000 down here. Way more than that. Millions of us. Millions. No one's extra special. I don't vibe with that. I think we've all got the same potential. So we're given the light from above. And it's up to us down here. The ones who are receiving it are the light workers because we are working with the light. That's it. And then we're in the dark as well. So a lot of peeps use the dark to say that means negative stuff. Could be. But for me, the dark is the feminine, it's the magnet. So it's going to pull all types of things in the magnet. So we've got a light and dark side anyway. So there's nothing wrong with the dark. It's alright. It's good. I like the void space, and that's nice and dark. There's no light there. Man, sigils. Yeah, they're funny, them sigils. Because if you've done your name in gematria and just got a pen, right, and then, sorry, not in gematria, yeah, in gematria, but then you made a magic square, right? You've done the magic square, the 34 one, so you use that magic square, and then you wrote your name on there, or whatever you're calling yourself, even that, say that's Stoic 9, then you got a pen and went from the S to the, you've done your number because it's in numbers, so, and letters, so it depends. But anyway, you'll move your pen around to go to each letter to decode what you've been asked to decode, and then it'll be your name. So then that becomes your sigil. So that's what sigils are. That's someone's like signature, really, without you knowing. It's me. I ain't gonna go around and put 1111 code there because I've just doxed myself. So I'd have a sigil. You'd get a board, magic square, and then it reveal like a symbol, and I'll use that instead. And then anyone who can decode that will know who done it. So it takes the people in the know to know who done it. All them signs, right? Like if you look at cuneiform and hieroglyph, right, you'll notice that all them signs, not all of them, sorry, that's pushing it a bit, but a lot of them symbolism and signs are circuits, what you just said there, electrical stuff, how the energy works. The Ankh, for example, as well, that's for plasma. Yeah, the number 9, yeah. 9 is always completion for me, that the cycle. You know, you draw a circle and it's going to be 360. You halve the circle is 180. You halve, every time you halve it, you're always going to get a 9. So no matter how many times you dissect the circle, you're going to be on a 9. So I was thinking, yeah, the 9 rules, definitely. Like that, it's the crown chakra. I'll go 9 down to 3. So it's the crown, you're wearing your crown, if you know about that. And they used to do a saint, put a circle around their head, didn't they? A saint and all that, like, because that's the 9. And that's why Kronos had that, so he can control the time. Because if you've got the circle, you've got the circle of time, you know, the cycles of the time, like 25, 9, 20 o'clock. You'll know that. That's a 9. Everything's 9 when you do the numbers on the clock. So then Tesla turns up and says, don't forget 3 and 6. So then you're like, yeah, the 9 changes the energy of the 3 to the 6, or the 6 to the 3. So the 3 is female and the 6 is male. And then they can keep swapping energies over male, female, red and blue. So the red and blue will make purple, which is the 9, isn't it? The 9 is purple, push and pull. So it push and pulls the energy. The 9 controls the 3 and the 6. So 9 would be hermaphrodite. It would be both male and female. So that's like you doing that. So you've got a male side, you've got a female side. You bring them both together and you'll be a 9. So that's why you turn the 9 both ways. It does a yin and a yang sign, doesn't it? So that's really male and female, black and white. It's duality. So really it's like the 9 broken down is 3 3s, so they're the master builders, 333. So yeah, that 9 is, it's massive. It's everything, really. If you know the 9, then that really helps the rest of your journey with the numbers. Well, for me it did anyway. I started with the 9. I thought that's all I needed to know for a minute. But what it is, 1 to 9 is more for body. It's that sort of journey for me. The 1 to 9 is linear. So linear, it's unbelievable. So the 5 will be at the centre for that one. And then you go into spiritual side of things. So if you do, you're going to go double numbers for the spiritual side. That's why they say 11 is spiritual. So it's the 22, the 33, the 44, the 55. So that's all the spiritual. It's electric. So you've gone from material. Before the material, you've got the electric and the double numbers, and the triple number system will be the soul, the magnet. So that's in the dark. So the dark is the magnet, the light is the spirit. So the spirit is the double numbers. That's all in the light. And the dark is the triple numbers. That's like, and every triple number, if you do it right now, it's always 3, 6 or 9. Like 111 is 3. 222 is 6. 333 is 9. 444 is a 3. 555 is a 6. 777 is a... You know what I mean? You do it all the way. You're always going to be on 3, 6, 9 with them. Always. And then you can... Then if you do that, you know you're going to produce the electric. So if you're using the triple number system, then you will be able to use the triple numbers to change it into electric. So the magnet will produce the electric of the double numbers, which will be the double number system. It's the doubling system. That's what it tells you right there. It's the doubling system to get the electric. So that will run like this: 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5 into infinity. It'll always do it. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, back to the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, and the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. Because if you double any number, so let's start. So 1 double 1 is 2. Then you go to the 4, then the 8, then the 16, but 1 plus 6 is 7. So, but anyway, so then the 16 into 32 is a 5. See where I'm going with it? And then the 64 is a 10, which is a 1. So you're always going to end up with the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5 underneath all that doubling. So you know that's got to be big. So it goes 3, 6, 9 to 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. I'm just powering up my phone now. And then Tesla showed me on a circle of 9. You just draw a circle and just put 9 numbers on it. you will get that vortex energy shape. Well, I can show you actually. I think I've still got it on my channel now. So that's why I've done that video before. Oh yeah, if I go to my homepage, I think it's still on here, isn't it? Oh no, it ain't there. Oh no, I've done a video, you know, like if I go popular, I'll about show you it. How did I put on the most popular video? Oh yeah. Yeah, that one there, that one. Yeah. That one right there, it's got the vortex energy sign on it, so that's the 9 numbers. Then it shows you 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. It's doing that all the time. So that's part of the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5 system. I've done that video 7 years ago. Wow. It's gonna be 8 years. So. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you get to the sacred geometry, yeah. Because if you start with the 3, then you're gonna have a triangle. So that's a tetrahedron, fire in the middle. Pyramid, fire, fire for pyra, middle. So now you've got the triangle. Then you'll make the square. Then you'll make the circle, so you squared the circle now. So you can go through all the geometry shapes then. You go octahedron, you know, all the way up to the dodecahedron. So that's 12 sides, 6 and 6. And I love that one because it collapses in on itself and opens back up again. I love the dodecahedron. Oh. So yeah, you can get all the geometry shapes in from the center. So if you work from the center and work your way out from the center of the circle, you can do all the geometry shapes. But what about from the outside of the circle, or from the inside edge of the circle? Can you get from there to the center? No, you cannot. It's not possible. So you can only get from the center to go out, but you can't get back to the center. Trust me, I've tried. I've used every shape you can think of, and it don't fit. So they're called polygons. So when you're on the outside or inside of the circle, you know, right on the edge, like the edge of the circle, going all the way around here, you can't get to the center. So all that around it are all polygons, right? And the polygons, for me, are where all the planets are going around above our head, and all the constellations. They're all in polygons, and they've all got frequencies, and they're going a certain style of shape, like even like this, you know, just doing that one. We've drawn these shapes doodling. I know we have, right? So like you can't get into the center, so that's why I feel nothing's ever hit this earth from above our head, like they say, that like they claim they have, like asteroids and all this rubbish. I don't believe in it. I can't see that happening. Nothing can hit the center. We're at the center. Earth's at the center. There's nothing can hit that bit. It's impossible. So the shape of a star is the shape of man, basically. Yeah, that's what you're doing. When you do your, brilliant. I love that. Absolutely, and especially the 5 one. You know, the one was 5. What the Pentagon has got. That one. That is the big one, because you can sit down and do that one. That is the one that makes a dodecahedron up. You know, that is the one for me. The Pentagon. Pentagon, that one. But to get out the matrix, you've got to get out the hexagram, which is 2 cubes, the red and the blue one, put together will make a hexagram. And if we open that up, it'll make a cross, like Jesus' cross, you know, that type of cross. It'll make the other cross. That's when you open a cube, that's what it looks like. Well, if you close that cross, you'll have a cube. So imagine opening it. That's what it is. Yeah, it's like that. You draw a pentagram, yeah, and you can do others. When you get drawing with things, it all comes together. All of them symbols, all them signs, they all come together. They do. Even if you find it within 2 other drawings you'll do, 2 other different shapes. If you colour certain bits in, like trust me on this one. Look, if you draw a triangle right now, and then just jump 2 lines across to separate even this, you know, right? if you've done that, now you can draw colour in 3 triangles within that shape. You can colour 3 dark spots in. You'll have 3 light and 3 dark. And then 3 dark ones that look exactly like the nuclear sign. For that, what they say is radiation sign, nuclear, radioactive sign, or whatever it is. It's exactly the same as that. And you're like, wow. You start seeing the signs which are being used in this reality, all within, coded in these sacred geometries and stuff. You see it everywhere. You're like, oh my God. So that's what I'm saying. Once you've got the eyes to see it. Yeah, that's why the cube of Saturn, this is crazy. So, like, you want to keep you in your box. You don't want you opening your crown, do we? Like, we don't want you being awake here, So, like, the crown, the cube, right? Look at Mecca. They've got a black cube there. They walk around it forever. But they're doing the Fibonacci spiral to actually touch the rock and then walk all the way and get out without no one dying, getting crushed. There's like 2 million people a day, or God knows, well, may not be a day, but there's a lot of peeps go around that Mecca cube. That's that right there, showing me all day. Yes, could be. Yes, rhyme times in the building. Good to see you, bro. That's why they say a Saturn moon matrix to me, right? I've heard this saying, right? Because Saturn is the crown, right? And the root chakra is the moon. So it would be a Saturn moon like matrix, because like in the matrix, it's a prism of light. So if you had a prism of light in a triangle, you've probably seen the vision of this somewhere, and you shine light on a triangle, you'll get 7 colours come out of it. And they're the 7 colours what we know today under the rainbow. So we're in a prism of light. And we know when you put all these colours together, you make a white. They all go white. So mix them 7 colours. We can all get them today and mix them in a pot, and then it'll go to white. So we get your white light like that when you alchemise all them 7 colours together. And the way to do some of this is by opening the cube. How can you open a cube then? Say the cube's shut. How do we open it? How do we get out of this cube? The box we put ourselves in, our ignorance is in a box. Yeah, Jack in a box, isn't it? Let's put Jack in a box. Because Jack and Jill went up the hill. Jack fell down, he broke his crown, didn't he? Remember, he broke his crown, that's the number 9. So they could put him in a box, and that's what they do when you die, didn't you? They put you in a box, put you in the ground as well, make sure you definitely, you know what I mean, though? But this Jack, he's got some beans, and he can throw them out and have a tree and become a giant, because that's how you get out. Right? What it is, like, we know fire in the middle, so you're going to need some heat. What does heat produce? Expansion. Then that's going to open up that cube with your fire, your desire, your intention. You've got to remember from the embers of your fire that we can open this cube, unseal it, and then we can grow a tree. So with the seed of life, so when we get to know about the Trinity, we can seed ourselves and put a nice seed in the ground, in our root chakra number 3, right? With the moon, do it on the moon cycle, tells you about it. So that means we've got to put a seed in the ground. That's our root. And then that seed will grow. If we nurture it right, breathe right, use our intuition good, breathe it right, get it in our heart, then we can turn it into a flower. Because the seed of life goes into the flower of life. So then you're into the circles, you're out in squares and them lines, in straight lines. You're into the circles and the cycles of life. So we're hoping then that'll break us out of the box, and we'll have the tree of life now, won't we? We'll have a tree of life. Our own Sephiroth. So we can play hopscotch. Yeah, breaking out that cube. We're at the centre. Yeah, but I feel we're at the centre. So that's why we can't get hit by nothing. Everything's going around us. We're watching everything. We're the observer and we're the experiencer. We're doing both. Yeah, I feel Like, how could you get out of a box unless you know you're in one? So that'd be the first thing, knowing that we're in something. You feel me? We're in a creation of something. We're in something. We're inside. And for me, it's a mental thing. So the spirit wants to be with the soul as one, entwined as one. So your spirit is mental, remember, it's electric. So our mind is electric. Our brain is electric. So everything in our head is electric. But our heart is magnetic. And our heart knows it all, really. You want to be in your heart. It's the best place to be in here. Feels good there. In your head, that's where all that's not so good stuff might happen as well. It's a spiritual journey like that. To know the spirit's got to know it's in the all. Like, this is what the Egyptians taught me and all. They thought we're in the all. All is everything. All is mental. So the Hermetic principles align with the 7 chakras we've got. So gender being at the root chakra for them. So they've got the hero's journey going on. So they could actually teach this to their peeps. We've got a hero's journey. You're in a matrix, the womb. They called the matrix the womb. So they said, so they're being birthed here. So if you want to be birthed from the womb, you've got to go through a journey. It's called the hero's journey. And they taught them that. That's when these mystery schools were about. It was about the hero's journey. For me, you know, silence is golden, 4 years of silence, you know, because that just means you think you know stuff, do you? I wouldn't start talking about it too quick, you know. Maybe if you've been learning for 4 years, and they do say to master something, it would take 10,000 hours. So that's probably 4 years at 7 hours a day. That'd be 4 years. So I don't think I'd say a lot. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, they're on a hero's journey to get out the cube, the box, the matrix, the mind, and get into the heart. To feel free, to travel, astral travel, you know, know things. Know that you're more than this creation, and there is a creator, and you want to be closer to the creator, really. Definitely a creator. I mean, he left his fingerprint here, and that would be the Fibonacci spiral for me, because yeah, it's about, like, how would you, like, say you was in a cube, how would you know if there's anything on the outside of it? And if you was pushing the walls and they were bending or something, you'd think, well, I can make these, there's something on the other side. See, you know what I mean? We know there's more. We've got to do more. There's something we've got to do with it. And I don't know what it actually is, but that's the biggest question, isn't it? It's like we're all seeking something, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a massive creation, that's all I think. It's unbelievable. This creation is unbelievable. It really is. I mean, even though we have a child and how, you know, how even my body's working right now, I'm not doing that. It's happening. I'm not growing my fingernails, I'm not growing my hair, I'm not, you know, I'm not doing nothing. It's just happening. And you're like, right, that's so intelligent. And whatever intelligence has got to do that, and all the rest of it, all these animals, all this plant life, well, it's just everything. It's just crazy. So you're like, I can't know all that. I'm not going to know all that. But I'm here for some reason. Because I felt like from the, well, not from the beginning, but as long as I can remember, this ain't how it was meant to be. I don't know. That's all I feel. I was young and I was in this world, and I'm like, what in the world's like that? Is it? I kept learning that this ain't the right. This ain't it. What? Why is there so many rules? It felt so like it's already been done, like, sort of thing. There's no room for manoeuvre. It's like you've run out of things to do. It's worn out. It's old. I don't know. It just weren't right. It ain't been right for me. And you say you break that wall and there will be enough. Yeah, I feel that, yeah. You're going to keep having breakthroughs, yeah. I do, but I do. I've got a thing inside where it says to me about my DNA, which, no, what you know, look, what? Let's just go back even before the DNA, even really. Because if all is mind, right, so we're in the all. But I feel the know thing is everything. So when you know nothing, really you know everything. Where there's nothing, that's the everything. So if we came from the nothing, which is the everything, which I feel I came from, all you know everything anyway. So really, it's just about coming into this and having this experience, knowing this is also to do with my mind, which is the spirit, it's a spiritual experience while I'm here. And then my soul is like its guide to try and bring it to this, keep with the soul, get the magnet, you know what I mean, like magnetic. And then join as one, back as one here, because we were separated into this individual, so we're individual, so we're in a duality. Even though we're as one, we're still in a duality, we're about to be split. So maybe that's the experience of living in a dualistic world, you know. And then being one in a dualistic world, knowing that I am both, but I want to be one. Like the 9 would be like, get my crown, wear that. Then you've made yourself one in a spiritual sense. And I do feel I am at one with a lot of things here, you know what I mean? I wanted to check out all the time for the longest. I thought, I don't want to be here, I'd rather just end it. If I could end it, think about ways of doing it, and then going, well, I can't really do it. And then like, because I weren't like, I don't know. I've been bored, or not bored, but like in lack. Yeah, it's been lack. That's a better word. Yeah, I've been in lack, and I've had enough of it as well. A lot of times, you're like, oh, what's this world doing? Like, there's too many peeps here. On like, there's not enough intelligence. Like, that's sad to say. It's like trying to say I'm really intelligent or something when I'm not. But I don't know. Just yeah, hard work. So yeah, but then I felt like I finally got there, got to that space of like maybe that something like that happened. I did happen a Kundalini, I'm calling it, in 2020. That was kind of crazy, and I felt like I was told I'm home now. I could hear the voice though. It was telling me you're home now. I was like, what the heck? And it felt like it was like a God type voice, because my heart was spinning like it's never spun before. And then I was filled with so much emotion, I couldn't believe it. And I was sobbing. I started crying, but I mean, I was sobbing though for ages, hours. I mean, hours long, all day. I was laying in my bed. I was like hiding under my covers and like pillow with my door shut, hoping at the time my kids were near me, but because they're going to think someone's died or something. You know, you'd think something really bad's happened. Maybe, I don't know. I was uncontrollable crying, and I felt like I was saying sorry for every little misdemeanor I even ever done, even any little bad word I might have said to someone for whatever reason it was, even if I felt they deserved it. I'm like, they didn't. I was like saying sorry for literally everything. And I think, that's that. And I hadn't cried though, probably for, I could count how many times I cried in my life, because I didn't really cry. Like, I knew not to shed a tear. Well, that's what I told myself when I was really, really young, you know. Like, I don't know, I vowed not to cry again when I was about 12 or 13, I think it was. I think someone might have hit me or something at the time, like another kid, like, someone who's older than me, a couple of years older, say, he punched me or whatever, and I might have cried and thought, right, never going to cry again. And I've kept it up. Probably only done it a couple of times thereafter. Until that event, like, God, did I cry? And now I can be emotional now. God, it's crazy. I can cry. And tears will come hearing stories and stuff as well, so yeah. Yeah, I think, NPC could be an actual thing, yeah. It does feel like that. Yeah. Sometimes you feel it is a bit made up, this reality, and it's like you're getting to know this. The more awareness, consciousness, like we're saying, if you've got a crown you're wearing, you know what I mean? You're seeing things different, and it's more. I can cope more with this world now, because actually, it's like because you're being shown more, or seeing more, or feeling it different. So You know, it's a different language we can speak, and it's not with words. No, it's not. Yeah, I know. I think that you don't want to think you're special and all that. Yeah, I have a soul which isn't really my present ego. Mm. Yeah, well, I've got my ego in a place where now it feels like you've got one, right? We've got one, right? So I'm using him as a friend now. So it's like, say you do want to do something like I do with my music, I'll get my ego on me saying, yeah, this is brilliant. It's the best one ever. You know, we'll have a laugh. We go back and forth. It's like I've got a mate who like eggs you on. You know, you to pretend it's fun. So I'm using it for fun, pretending, because I ain't walking around with that. I'm just having fun with that. And if anyone else wants to think the opposite of that, that's on them. It's not on me. So I know what I am. I know what I am. Majority of the time. You put majority there, no? Yeah. Because there's times when I'm not going to see myself. That's when I know I'm closed off to self. Like if you take that 1 second to breathe or step back for a second, just checking on self, am I watching myself? Am I hearing myself? Then you won't, then majority of the time, yeah, you will know who you are and what you're saying and things like that. And more aware of what's going on. And you'll know if you're using your ego for fun. And then you can say you are and things like that as well. And we're not like, we've all got things like, no, when we say that, we don't want to feel we're more special, but we still got to big ourselves up for doing the work to know that this is possible. So all we're going to say is, it's possible for others as well. It'd be better if someone said it to yourself, if they came up to you and said, yeah, but you're this or you're that. Then you can put their mind at rest and say, yeah, but you can be this or that, what you're claiming I am. Because it's possible for you too. So then that might make them feel special. If that's going to make them want to do something, then that ain't such a bad thing either. But it's better that we don't go around saying we are actually special. We won't use them terms. But if someone used a term for you, then you can put it onto them and say, you can be this as well. Yeah, I believe that, definitely, because like we said, there's a spiritual journey and a soul journey here, right? So the real pizza here can have both, but if there's any, because if I can imagine it, it could be a possibility. So now I'm into possibilities and probabilities. So now there's a probability or a possibility that there are peeps here who haven't got a soul. So there will be NPCs. And this might have always been known. And these are maybe where they get these words like you're negative about people, you know, then whatever negative words have been said about people back in the day, that's probably why. Because they thought of them like that as well. They didn't have a soul. They were soulless. And they ain't going to be so empathetic, or is that the word? Yeah, that, you know, they ain't going to have so much love in them then, I'd say then, yeah. They'd be less loving. So they don't mind destruction. They don't mind things, you know. Not that if you are egoic, you could go, watch this, I could create something there and then destroy it straight after. Because I've got a big ego, I can go and build another one. You know, but me and you, say, most people go, no, it's just a waste. Even if you're going to go and build another one, don't just break that one. Let someone else use it or get use out of the materials or something. Don't just destroy it. That's, you know what I mean? That's, my heart would say no to that. You know what I mean? Like, so there would be less destruction. So then that would make it more like, you can see it'd be a nicer place to be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that is one to think about. So life is about getting the ego to link with the soul so we can obtain true freedom. I would say that, yes. Because if you've got something, we can't get rid of it. When people say get rid of his ego, kill your ego and all this, that's never resonated with me. You know what I mean? Because did we even know we had an ego? We've put a word on something which we've all got. And because we're all educated now that we've got an ego, oh, have we? Has it always been called that or not? I don't know. I'd say it's that voice in your head. You've got voices in your head. I've got a few of them in there. I've got one who's the critic. I've got one who's the cheerleader. I've got the one who will go, hold on a minute, let's think about it. Let's look at this. Do you know what I mean? So I'm treating them all like that. If that's called your ego, I don't know, then they're your team. You know, and you've got to let them know that you're running the show. And what it is, they will try and trick you in your head here and there to see if you're really on the game or not. Do you know what I mean? Are you really in control of the wheel? Are you driving this car or not? Really? Or have you got an automatic car and we're driving it? You just got your hands on the steering wheel and you think you're driving it. You feel me? It's like that. So I feel it's an intelligent, like that's how you get your intelligence, like your intel. Yeah, it's like a test like that. And it like you would if you had children and you want to give them some responsibility, you might give them a little test before you give it to them. So it's like that. We must test ourselves. So if you could decide that before you got here, like say you had a choice before you got into this life, like who do you want to be guided by? You know what I mean? Maybe you choose your guides and then you come here. So then guides are them ones who are going to teach you the right way, like what they think you're going to need. Yeah, the self, the ID, names for ego. Yeah. Yeah, I like that because I've got this little thing I do say. I said, like, if you had a factory and you made a load of t-shirts and it was just made, you know, white t-shirts, plain, nothing written on them, it's just plain white t-shirt. The only way that changes is when you put a label on it, isn't it? So that means now it's got a label on it now, it's all changed. Everyone who gets a t-shirt now might want their own label on it, a different one, whatever. If it never had a label from the beginning, we'd all be wearing t-shirts, no one would even care. Because it's the label what does it, that's what changes things. It's like you put consciousness on it because you've named it. It's funny, isn't it? Name is the game. The name. Yeah, well, we are a master. When we're born, they say, innit? They call the children. If you're a baby, they say master. So we're all masters when we're born, peeps. Remember that? Yeah. I like that one. Oh, what's that? I just got back at my childhood and certain supernatural experience I went through that stayed with me, that formed my outlook on this world. Exact same as me. Yeah, it is. That's what's made me look at the world the way I look at it, because I feel when we're born here, we're our connection is so strong that the longer we're here, we're losing it, right? And what lost it for me was reading. I had to learn the language of the words, which then took me. I knew it was like a poison. It is like a spell. It is. That's so right. It is a spell. And then you're in. You're like, oh, it gave me headaches. Nah, I was having so many mad experiences when I was a child, and yet if I asked anyone, they said you're dreaming, or they didn't know what I was talking about. Even your friends at school or whatever, you say, "Know when that white light turns up? Do you get that white light?" And they go, "What white light?" I go, "You know, at night." And they go, "What? When your mum comes in the bedroom?" I went, "No, not that kind of light." Sure, it weren't a car light from outside. No. Anyone with a torch? No, no flashlight, nothing like that. This is the light what consumes you, consumes the whole bloody room. Like, and everything. And like, I ain't even asleep yet and it's happening. But no one else was getting it. So I just thought, whoever asked, no one ever got it. So it wasn't worth asking no more. Things like that as well. And I went places, I've seen things which I couldn't explain. No one has even explained it to me till today, even. You know what I mean? Not like no one could. It happened to me. It was my experience. So I've learnt that. I want to hear other people's testimonies on whatever they're saying they've done or been or what's happened. And I would trust what they're saying as well. You can't make stuff up. You might be able, but I couldn't make up what happened to me. And I'd know if anyone else had the same experience as me, I'd know. You'd know, wouldn't you? You know. You 100% know. And I've been chipped, so I know that as well. I've got a scar to prove it. It's still there today. You can put, I don't know if you can see it on this camera. Exclusive. But I'll show you. You might better see it on here. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can see that scar there. Right next to my finger there. There's like a round circle, like I had an incision go in, like a long tube, and it was like metallic-y, like grey tube went in, angled like that. And it was long, and it was just in there. That was it. That's what I remember when I was taken places, right? And the other one was I'm laying on some table and I'm coming conscious. So I had to make out that I was still asleep. So, I weren't awake. But they opened my eyes like this, so they were like that. I'm not even joking, right? And then this needle was coming down, it's going into my left eye. 100% it was happening because it was getting nearer and nearer, and I thought, oh shit. And they realised that I was awake. I'm saying they because there was beings there, but I couldn't see them. But I kind of see them. I can sort of see them, but I can't. Yeah, you know what I mean. On my experiences, I couldn't really see them where they took me. I couldn't really see them. I see them come in my room, but not when I went where I went. I went a few times as well. And I was going from the age of 5, easy, that sort of age. And this went on for about 4 years, I reckon. It's about 9 or 10 years old. I've had so many experiences. It was just like, and I kept thinking, take me brother. My brother was in the same room as me. He's 2 years older than me, laying in the bed pretty much next to me. There's a wall either side, I'm on one wall and he's on the other wall on the other side. And I kept thinking, take him. Why don't you take him? You never took him anywhere. It was always me. That was crazy though. Well, I want it again now I'm older. I do want it now I'm older. I'll go, give it to me now and I'll go. I'll willingly go. I'm ready. But I feel there's more land anyway. There's more land beyond the ice wall. There's definitely more land over there. The moon. If you look at the moon, it's a map of all the land that's down here. You can get a photo up on Google, right? Look at the moon, then look at the landmass on Earth, get another photo up, put it next to each other, exact same. Where Australia is same, where the UK is same, where America is same. It's all on the moon. On a full moon you'll see it, right? But what also it reveals is there's a bit more land over there. So you think it's showing a bit more over there on the right hand side at the top. There's more land up there. 100% there's more land. So the moon is the map of down here. It's like a picture's been taken, and then it's like, that's what it looks like to me. So they used to navigate the seas, didn't they? The pirates and everyone. If you know about the Antikythera mechanism, that's how they went. So they looked above their heads to know where to go, which is looking at the moon. So they knew where they was going to. Trust me, I know. So you could work out the navigation of how far away these places are beyond the ice wall. The pirates knew about it. Why do you think they told us about the promised land? They promised us there's more land. There was more land. There is more land. And the last ones to know about it are the Tartarians, because they quickly got in their airships and went, ta-da. I don't blame them either. I always went, no. So I'm hoping one day they'll come back for peeps like myself, because I'm ready. I'll go with a bag. So I'm always ready and packed with a bag to go. That's all I need in this world. Like a little smoke. No, I'm gone. I ain't got no possessions. I'm not looking to have possessions like that. So I'm ready to go with a drop of a hat. You feel me? That's a good way to live. You just grab a bag and go. I don't have attachments. You can have stuff, yeah. I'm not saying don't have stuff, but having the attachments to it, you feel me? Like, it's a lot more freeing, so you feel a lot more better. It's like even these pet stuff, you know what I mean? It sort of grounds you, keeps you like stuck. Hopefully they come with us anyway. So if there's any airships, they're going to turn up and they're going to grab me up. I've been chipped. So when they put that thing in me, I reckon it was a chip what went in, Mark. What went in. This is what my own belief is. Maybe there's no chip in there, but I reckon there is one in there. It's like I was told I've been chipped. And I was only about 5 years old. So it's always been in there. I had that thing in my eye. And yet when I've had to get glasses because my eyes started going. So they've done me an X-ray of my eyes. And if you have a look, right, I've got the X-ray. I think I'll put it on here once. I've done a post, but it shows you my left eye is definitely worse than my right eye. You can see. It's a bit smaller and it's a bit like a dark spot on it and that. And I'm like, that's probably that needle. And there's that thing, stick a needle in your eye and all that. And I used to think, what is that happening to you? And then I used to ask my mates and they go, what do you mean a needle in your eye? And I used to think, oh, that ain't happened to them then. That's what I'm saying, right? I've got the crazy stuff happen, like, and it ain't happened to no one else. But that's why everyone's got their own story about, you know. I bet others have got, I bet you've got one. Let me see if I can read what you're saying, but if I do that. Even the school curriculum. I never did well in it because the system was in place wasn't suitable for me. School never, same as. It was boring. And even math, I weren't good at math. Well, I was good at math. I was good at adding up and stuff. I used to make up the answer in my head and tell them, and they go, "How are you getting the answer?" And I go, "I can't write it down." And they go, "We got to write it down." I said, "Well, no, I can't write it down." So I didn't write it down. I didn't want to tell them my formula. Yeah, I could just move numbers about in my head and it'd give me the answer. It's like you could have a drop down of numbers like on a menu and then it'll formulate it for me. And then that was it, yeah. If you lose one, I still have two. Yeah, I'll have two more. Third eye is always the best one anyway. That's correspondence, yeah, third eye. And you can enhance that with pineal and pituitary glands. They help. So you can get a dose of the sun, and then under the moon you're getting your pituitary. So the pineal's for the sun, the pituitary's for the moon. That's it, very simple. So then you're doing your reconnecting. What does it say? Wow, it says you're alive. It glitched for a minute, it's like saying reconnecting. Alright, let's put the kettle on there. Sometimes you say something, and they think, oh, it's a good one. And then, you think you're saying something alright, and that's when it goes off. I reckon it's our own energy though. You get a bit hyped, or your energy goes out from your heart and it glitches because the magnet controls the electric. So then you know if you're making electrics go funny where you're working or at a till, because I've made the till glitch up. It's so great. And then I could get my shopping through and it didn't come up. I walked out though, I ain't gonna lie, I did. I made the machine all glitch up so it wouldn't take my money, my card. So then I just walked out with my shopping. This was a while ago now. Give me a calculator, I'll be good at maths. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Why not though anyway? Because you would do that in real life. If you're not good at adding or you want to make sure, you're going to use a calculator. So, really? Is it really that important that you've got to add it up yourself? It's not, is it? Come on, man. And we can learn that when we feel like it. Because people have said to me before, well, you're probably always good at numbers code. And I've gone, no, I haven't. Literally started seeing 1111 in 2016. And then I had to know what that was. Then I've learnt the numbers. Until that point, I didn't know nothing about no numbers. I would have been over my head. I said, don't be talking about. I only knew my age. I was about, well, I even forget that. But that's the only number I knew. But when I got into the numbers, I was like shocked to see that everything we use every day is numbered. The whole matrix is numbered. It's kind of crazy. You know, as soon as you get up in the morning, you've done your alarm clock. You've got to get up at a certain time. You're in the numbers as soon as you woke up. And how long you got to get there and all this. Oh, blimey. You get there and you might have a number at work. So that's in play again. You're getting paid. That's money. You know, that's a number. So you're like, everything's numbered here. Oh, God, blimey. you actually realise, you know, even like you pick something up, a bit of food, it's got a barcode on it, you know what I mean? You just think, oh, everything's got a number, you're going to bust, they want to, like, oh, everything's got a number, birth certificate, and then I started thinking of everything, bank card, I thought, oh, we've got numbers for everything, door number where I live, what, how many miles per hour I'm driving your car if you got one, or whatever, you know, you're thinking, God, these numbers are literally everywhere, so if people say our numbers are meaningless, it just makes me laugh, I think, really? I know, they can't be meaningless. Yeah, the world in an occult lens is more exciting to learn. It's way more. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Once you've got it, you can't. It's like that old saying, isn't it? You know, you can't turn back. That's it. Like, you can't unsee. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You know, you're more interested in biology, science, psychology now that I've gotten older. Yeah, yeah. I've been interested on how the mind works throughout my life because when I was young, I kept seeing everyone lying and cheating, and the others must know they're lying and they're cheating, and they don't seem like they did. And I think, what, you believe everything they say when you know they're a liar or they're a drug person and all that into drugs and cheating and all that sort of crap I was around. So I was like, I don't know, it's like trust anyone, believe anyone, listen to anyone, and everyone was a bit high as a kite that they didn't even know half the time what they were saying. Or when they had something like out of a drink or whatever, they want to cuddle you and tell you how great you are. I'm like, I can't wait. So I was just like, yeah, I don't, what's the matter with everyone? You know, what are these people? So I used to wonder why like people used to think the way they used to think, do what they used to do, and then tell me, what do I know? And I used to go, yeah, you're right, yeah, what do I know? Eh? I used to think, well, I can see right through you, I know that. And it made me then say to self, I ain't going to be nothing if I haven't got my word. I've got to be able to have my word. If whatever I say is I'm going to mean it. There's no way I'm going to lie. There's no way I'm doing all that. Nah. What's the point? What for? What? And then people even know you're lying, but they're not going to tell you that. They know you're lying. They keep it to themselves that they know you're actually lying. And I went, just tell the person they're a liar. I thought, I'm telling people. So I thought that was my thing. That's probably why I've never had too many. You're going to get the truth out of me, so I might not have too many peeps around me because I'm just going to say the truth. Or I'll just be blatant. Because people say I'm blatant. Because they might say, do you want it? And I go, no, not really. They go, why? I go, I know, it'll be alright for a little while, but it's going to be boring, isn't it? I'm going to want to go home. And they think, oh, wow, you ain't got it yet. You don't know that yet. But I do know that. And then I'll give it a go, and then I'll get bored and I'll go home, you know, or whatever. You know, I'm just not like, yeah. Or, I don't know, give my home truth. Like, I don't like it. If they're with a partner and they keep telling you how crap they are, you know, they're with a partner and they don't like them, or they're doing something wrong and they're moaning about them. And I just think, in the end, I have to say something, you know, they ain't going to like. So do yourself a favour. Say something nice about your girlfriend or whatever. You know, why be with her if you're going to talk about her like that? You know what I mean? That makes sense to me. You know, sit down and have a conversation or whatever. You know, come on. Too many people complain, but they're not doing nothing about it. That's it. Just walk about complaining. Let's just do that. I think, no, I didn't want to build that. I actually believe what you accumulate in knowledge and wisdom in life is essential for the afterlife. Growing up, yeah, is realising your ignorance to knowledge and wisdom to be of benefit. Yeah, for sure. And it's that as well, right? I've got to this age now, this is my one as well. Imagine this, that you end up watching it back now. You're going to watch your life back. We've got all the time in the world to do this, so we could easily watch it back. And in some of the outcomes of the things that you've said and done. Like, you might have helped someone along the way, and then you go, that's what that outcome was of you helping. You might go, oh, brilliant, I'm glad I've done that. I didn't even mean it. I just, you know, I don't know. You might have just done something and then you didn't know what you'd done. And then, therefore, it could happen the other way around as well. Like, that something not so nice could be happening. You're like, you've got to witness that now. and feel their emotion of it all. And you're like, oh my God. But what really counts is, from now on, if you know this, you've got this like consciousness of this. Now it's going to be in play. Before, you may have been able to get like be let off a little bit. You know, you weren't really aware enough to know this was happening. Like, we're conscious of all our actions now. We know that we're accountable for everything we do. We're being observed. We're being watched. There's nowhere to hide. The creator can see everything. So you could be watching this back afterwards. So I'm not saying, oh, let's all go out and do stuff so it can make yourself look good, because the creator can hear your thoughts as well. So you know your intentions, whether they're real. And other people know that as well. People will pick up on you if you're not being for real. You feel me, like that? So then if it wasn't real before, you're going to be real now. You might as well be as real as possible, let it all hang out, sort of thing. It ain't worth having thoughts about something else and then doing a different action while you're having the opposite thoughts. It's like that. So then you're going to live by your word. So then you are your word. Yeah. And then you will get them intentions, yeah. And that's where the energy is. Because you'll have intentions to, like, you want to do something. You want to do good or whatever. You think you've had enough of, like, being entertained and consuming. Because we could do that. We could just be entertained all the time and consume all the time. But you won't have no intentions then to do anything. Because the tension is where the energy comes from, isn't it? Create a bit of tension, you get a bit of energy, things start moving. You start doing. Oh look, Ocean Waves is in the building. Yeah, it's good to see you, Bob. Whoop whoop. Yes. Happy Saturday, Sunday-ish. Yeah, that's it. You can't lie to yourself. Yeah, you can be in denial and all that, yeah. And you try and lie to yourself and then you give up, don't you? Or really, you call it kidding yourself. You go, oh, I've been kidding myself, really. You know what I mean? What am I thinking? So I call that slipping. So if you thought you've been slipping a little bit, you're probably kidding yourself a little bit into something else, but nothing really bad. So as long as you're not harming no one else, only self, then happy days as well, isn't it? Because we don't want to be, you know, it's like if you're miserable and you're ruining someone else's day, that ain't even good, is it? So I'd rather be miserable on my own somewhere. You know, like, leave me alone, I want to be miserable by myself, so I don't ruin your day. Because they could be miserable now and ruin your day, you know. Oh yeah, I didn't put the kettle on. Oh yeah, the kettle's on there. Yeah, we've done 2 hours 20. We've got 7 likes, peeps. Couple peeps. Smash that like button to bits. Then I'll show you some bananas. I'll get you away from the kettle for a minute. Oh look, we've got one open there. Hello. I'm a banana. From Australia. No, yeah, really. We got this. Exactly. Some wave. Yeah, it's coffee time. I call monkey behaviour. Yeah. They're not moving. Well, I'm glad you said that. I've got a little thing for you on that one. Because I say we've got 3 brains in it. So we've got a monkey brain, a reptilian brain, and a bird brain. And I love to say the bird brain is like derogatory, but that's the best brain to have. Because both, who is your thoughts, who had a bird head. Fitting that, isn't it? So I feel the monkey brain, we're copying, we're mimicking. That's what we do, we're monkeying, we're mimicking. So we're just copying everyone else, following the crowd, which some would say is sheep or whatever, because they're in their monkey brain. And you've heard of the monkey effect. because when 100 monkeys done the same thing, the whole world was doing the same thing. It had an effect. The 100th monkey to get that piece of fruit and then wash it made them all do it, even though on different levels, on a different island and everything. So that's pretty much that with us as well. You get that moment of like waking up, what people call it. And then you're getting your reptilian brain then. But in the reptilian brain, you might start thinking reptilians are real and shape-shifting's all true and all these other conspiracies. That's the only thing as well. But you know there's more and there's something else going on. So you'll be halfway there until you get out of all that and all and get in your bird brain, because when you're in your bird brain, you're already observing that. You're soaring above all that. You've seen it all before. You know it's happened all before. There's nothing new under the sun. So you're like, I don't need to be concentrating on that because I'm in my bird brain. I'm going to concentrate on that journey where you got your wings to fly. Because you could be a bird, but you might not have your wings yet. You might not be able to fly yet. It might be a little whatever. Little, what do you call it? What do you call a young bird or whatever? I was going to say a duckling, but it's not a big duck. Young bird of prey, I'll say, isn't it? Like, well, I don't know, do you want to be a bird of prey? Do you want to prey on me? Or do you want to be a bird of prey who prays good things? Yeah, one of them. And plus the 322 say the same thing, because the 322 club know that as well. 3 brains, isn't it? 22 bones in your skull. So in our head we have 22 bones, right? And that's funny that, because the bones are like stones, which are the tones. So there'll be the tones, which are the vibrations in your head. So your head has got 22 vibrations in it, if there's 22 bones. And in my research, there is 22 vibrations as well. Funny, ain't it? And so what else was funny as well? That the tarot cards do the same. There's 0 to 21, but it's actually 22. So that's the hero's journey, isn't it? From a fool, you start out as a fool, don't know nothing, you're the fool. You're a little monkey, don't know nothing, right? And then you do the whole journey, get to 22, whatever, you think, yeah, this is great, I think I know it all now. And then you go, no, I don't. You're back to being a fool again. As soon as you think you got somewhere, you got to be humbled. You know what I mean? And come back to like realization again, like, oh, it's another journey to be going on there. Be like that. So if you did do the journey in your monkey brain, then you're gonna have to do the journey in your reptilian brain, and you're gonna do the journey in your bird brain. Hoping for your wings, you get your caduceus. You know, that caduceus is you having your wings. So you've got your snake, your serpent, your present is awake now. So that your present moment is that serpent snake who's repented everything and started standing up to the music, to the tune you're playing, the frequency, the vibration's good. So the snake now can protect you and go around you, and then go all the way up to the pineal and pituitary glands, which are in your head, which we know from the 3 brains we have. We've just been through that ascension journey. So now these snakes will not eat the pineal and pituitary gland. They'll keep them in their jaws and don't eat them. But they will not consume them eggs. They just look after them for you. They protect them. So now you can grow your wings. And fly away. The Monkey King, A Christmas Folk, is an amazing story. Yes. Hold on, this one there. I'd like to understand evil. To think evil is not evil, but to act in evil ways is. It's not hard to understand that people in power are evil and think and do in a reptilian way. Yeah. I know, I don't get that, right? Because when we're not that, we don't know what that is. Something you're not and never going to be, I can't know what that is. because I'm not evil, and I can't never be evil. I don't know what that looks like, I don't know what that is. And I feel a lot of Christians are the ones who have been coming out with that story. So to me it's a story now. So, and my way of decoding that story is, if you're in your heart, you're in heaven. And if you're not, you're in hell, aren't you? So when you're at the worst place you can be, you feel like you're going to go, I'm in hell. This is horrible. I hate it. You know, that sort of word. So it's a mindset, really. So the worst place you can be in your head is in hell, and the best place you can be is in your heart, which you would be in heaven. You know what I mean? So then, if you're in heaven, you're only going to do God stuff. If you're in hell, you're going to do that so-called not so good stuff, and they say that's evil stuff then, because you're not in your heart, you're only in your head. So because otherwise it feels like because love seems to win, but how's it going to win against this if it's always going to have that in the air? You know, people are always going to be that evil or whatever, if that's a thing. How's love ever going to win? Well, it's going to win, but that ain't going to go away, is it? You know, there's duality now. We're in duality, so I'm thinking, like, I'm not one of these thinking, oh, one day a saviour will come, or everything will change and everything will be good. I don't see how that can happen. And I don't see how it can happen the other way either. Everything can be bad. Because there's too many people who've got love that they can't do certain things. I can't do certain things. You can't make me do certain things. I would say no. They went to me, I've got to go to war and fire a gun at another person. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I'm going to point blank refuse. I said, I'll take that gun and shoot me instead. I'll do that. Just wipe me out of here. Make sure you do it right. Make sure you do it correct. If someone's going to try and kill me, make sure you do it. Do it correct. So I'm ready. I'll be ready for that. Because there's no way I'm going to go against my heart and do something. I'm not going to do it. Well, I've not be here and do that. And I feel there's a lot of others out there who feel the same. They're not going to do certain things. So I don't think either side wins. So that's why it's like, it's on us to do only us, our journey out. What are we going to do while we're here? I'm answerable for what I do, for what I do. How I see things. I'm not telling people to see it this way or anything. I've never tried to like say like this is the way, because how can you make a claim anyway? You know, no one actually knows for sure about anything, I feel. So I don't know. I suppose all we can do is say what we feel we know, and then if it resonates with peeps, and then you can come together on it. You don't feel so alone in whatever you're doing here, because I felt alone here really a lot, like there's no one. You know what I mean? There ain't no one. You know, yeah. But this is the beauty of YouTube and things like this. You do get some connections here. You get to know that. No, there's things out there. There's peeps who know or feel stuff the same. Definitely. I mean, even someone like a Wim Hof, like what he's been up to and all, like, oh, that's crazy. Just showing you that there's stuff that we don't know we can do, like as humans. Like we're very like out of touch with our intelligence. I feel they knew way more back in the day than we know now. And that's I don't know what's happened here. But, yeah. That's that wrong. Good people are those are they? Good night for yeah. Well, it's hard, isn't it? You say too much, you get cancelled. No, you do too much. I don't know. Like, it's kind of difficult to get any like imagine Like, who do you trust here in this world, really? Who would you listen to? What peeps are there you trust? It's just very hard for anyone to get any trust out of anyone or someone you would actually listen to here. There's not many peeps. I can't think of any. I mean, Tesla, I would, but he's not alive anymore. So I'm like, gosh. And it though, it feels like the ones you found are deceased now. They're good peeps. Oh, is that still behind this one? Oh, no, and we've got 7 likes. Who wants the 8th like? Yeah. Any takers? Thanks for being here, peeps. At least we made my semi-little goal as well. I need to get 1850. I think we've held it, haven't we? Let's see if we can get to 1850s. It should go up to 50 again. Oh man, is it staying on there? Oh yeah, that's it, yeah. Jump to 50, thanks. Whoop. Alright. Sorry that worked. Oh yeah, see, yeah, so, yeah, you're a good person, but you've been hurt by other so-called good people. Yeah, it's like, they will do that though. Yeah, sadly though. It's like, why do we have to be the ones to forgive other people's action? Yeah, yeah, I know that, I know. All it is with me, right, you can forgive someone, but it doesn't mean now you've got to be in their life anymore. Because I feel that's why, I don't know, I haven't really got close to peeps enough for them to hurt me, really. I've had my distance, but I always feel I'll give you a chance, and then if you have it, you're only going to have one. Because I know you're going to you're going to do it again and again and again. It feels like, you ain't just going to hurt me once, you're probably going to go and do it again after. So really, you get one go. I'll be like that, so then it's on you to forgive them, so it ain't on you, because if you've got someone in your head, right, and you're thinking about them, they're taking up some of your mind space up there. In my head, I've got them in there. I'm thinking about them. I'm like, rah. So if I've got anything, if they're in my brain, in my head, in my mind, or whatever, they're having a piece of it. I'm not at peace now because they've got my peace. So I've got to put that right. So that's why we forgive, because it's better for self to forgive or get it off your chest, if you call it that. If you've got something that needs resolving in my mind, to get that off of me, then that's it. Or even if I ain't talking to that person about it, I'm having the chat to self about it to get it gone, you know. Yeah. I mean, I've only had little stuff, so I don't know. I suppose my mother weren't the best mother, so, but I can forgive or whatever. I just put it down that she was weak and stuff, and it weren't on me, it weren't aimed at me, it was just, you know what I mean? So I could have my chat to self and then forgive for that and move on. Yeah, I don't know. Depends what, yeah, it can, yeah. I mean, I suppose the bigger the hurt, the harder the action. Yeah, like that, yeah. It's just, at least if we've got the intention, at least in us, that we want to forgive, because we're built that way. And sadly, others might take advantage of that because they know the peeps with the good hearts are the ones. Some peeps don't mind walking over, because they're easy to do it to. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, really. I'll get testimonies from others more so than self. You've gone for a work colleague, yeah, that might be where I've had it, yeah. So what's this? This work colleague, after 2 weeks of being cordial with me, one another, couldn't control his impulsive emotions, yelled and cussed at me. I was taken back. Yeah, I'll be like, wow, where's that come from? Yeah. And we think you had a hard day, you're having trouble at home, something's not right for you to be talking like that. Because if you know you definitely haven't upset that person, and you're like, huh, are you like this with anyone else? I would ask someone else in where you work, has he had outbursts like that before? Or has he, and they might give you, they might say, yeah, that's what he does. So then you get an idea that this is, I think, or if they say no, then you just think, well, he might, like, he don't do that to others, then I'll be a bit like, yeah, I'd want to ask the person, like, or say I'm not happy with that, or, you know. I know, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's that though. Say it wasn't. Sometimes you can be the one to trigger it off because sometimes people know that I know and they don't want you near them. You feel this because I've worked at places, I've been around people and I know they're trying to swerve me, I'd say. They know that if I overhear their conversations, I know if they're lying. I know if they're telling the truth. I know how much. Or if they're saying they've got no money, I know if they've got any. I don't know, whatever it is, like, you sort of know. So some people do keep away from you. And then imagine if you had to work with someone. So you've got no choice now. So they might be feeling uncomfortable around you. So I don't know. There's something weird when someone's shouting. I don't really like it. I think that I'll switch though. Then I'm all nice and that, but you want to shout at me? No, I'll change a little bit. I think you're gonna notice it in me now. My vibration towards you will be different thereafter. Until you approach me and say sorry or get to the bottom of why you're shouting. Don't be doing that. Yeah, being cautious. Yeah. Yeah, you got your guard up now. See, you got your shield up. You like watch his words. Like we were saying earlier, you get your shield up, and if you're ready for every eventual outcome, so to speak, you said a few in your mind. You feel like you're in control now, because now you're gonna choose the interaction because you're ready for anything. It's like that when I've done a live stream before. I'll be ready for anyone who's gonna come in and say certain things, nice things, bad things, you know, all sorts of things. So I'm trying to be ready for it. I was before, and I felt I was quite ready for stuff. So it hasn't really happened for me. Like them things happening, I don't get trolled and all these other things. What you hear on this platform, a lot of them things ain't happened over here because I knew of them before they even happened. So then consciousness on it sort of stops that from happening. So like you're consciously aware of all this. So hopefully that's gonna help as well. Hmm. Yeah. What's his name anyway? Sometimes my bad say something from a distance, like I'll tell him to have a day off. Yeah. Have a day off, bro. He won't be at work tomorrow now. If you're going into work now, he won't be there. He's gonna leave. He's gonna have to get another job, isn't he? Oh, there's someone else having problems. I'll think, no, they've got to be removed. Like, we've got someone who's got a neighbour banging on the shouting and things like that, so they can't be themselves. So you've got, every time you make a bit of noise, you've got someone trying to tell you to shut up. So I'm thinking to myself now, that person needs to somehow move, relocate. Happy days, not wishing nothing bad on the person. It'd be better for both parties if she just moved somehow. The 144 come up with something where she can be moved off somewhere more quieter for herself, away from everyone else. So then everyone happy. Yeah, yeah, true that. Yeah, I would feel as though I want to say something if I could to the person involved, like, because if I wanted to go somewhere else with it, I feel at least I'll give them a heads up. At least I've said something. I'll just say, like, even if I said, look, I'm not expecting you to answer this right now. You can go away and think about what I've said, even if you approached it like that, because someone wants to put their guard up straight away if they're being called out. So if you sort of said that, you don't have to answer me right now. I just want to say this to you, just so you know, that I'm not happy with the way you spoke to me that time, and now I'm in trepidation now when I talk to you. So hopefully that's it, and we won't have to, we can leave it there. You know, maybe you'll apologise, maybe you won't, because I don't want to go anywhere else with this. So I'm just putting it out there that we both know where we are now. So out of respect, hopefully he won't, do that anymore. And then he's either going to say, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I can't believe I've done that, or okay, and let you walk off and then you can think about it. Like, do it where you can walk away, you feel me, if you're going to say anything to someone. I always feel it's better in an environment where you can walk away and you're not being overheard as well. Or can I have a quiet word, brother? And he's going to know what it's about straight away, really. Can't be that naive. Might want to rehearse it a little in your head, I don't know. But yeah, and then just say, I am going to say it and it's going to be all good. I am going to tell him. It's just going to, and then I can crack on being me again, sort of thing. Oh, like that, yeah. Yeah. That's what I say. I'll keep my chill about me and just say, if I go peep scarf you and it. Yeah, it is, yeah. But they can't be doing that to peeps, sometimes you are the one where they've done it to where you're gonna make the example that this can't happen like that, or whatever. And if you are not emotionally drawn into it, then you'll think more straighter and do the right thing more for self, isn't it? When your emotions ain't all drawn in by it all, you just want it over with, so and that's it really, innit? So you can all get on and be normal again. It's like that. You're like, well, hopefully everyone learns from this experience, even himself, if he has to be removed, that he really can't be doing that at work. Take a deep breath, bro. Do something. Play some 4-3-2 music or something for him. Yeah, no, I know you're good peeps anyway, and the peeps around you would know that anyway. So even if it comes with someone asking, like a superior, to give their verbal assessment on you and the other party, and if your behaviour's always been impeccable, they're going to say, no, he's like, you're a really good character, so that'd be good. Like, you know what I mean? I've had it at work the odd time. I had it with, I had a head teacher at a school, so she's the head teacher, she's my boss, because I was the caretaker, so I'm doing all the maintenance work and whatnot. And yet there's a school right next to us, and then we joined together where they built the building so we was attached to each other. So mine's called an infant school and the other one's called a junior school, and now they've got a caretaker on the junior side, so we have to meet up now. And guess what, it's only my head teacher's husband, and he's took a shine for me. No, he hasn't took a shine for me at all. No, he's decided he don't like me from the get-go because I'm Mr. Popular and people are saying how great I am because I can get on with people and I do my job, and I was doing good work really, where the other caretaker was doing no work because he was on the sick, so he hardly done any work. So they're used to not having nothing done, and I turn up and they're getting all their jobs done. They're like, oh, this is good. So he must have felt left out because he used to go over there and do the jobs and get told how great he is. So he's not being told that now. So now he's decided to try and make my life a misery. And who can I go to? Well, his wife can tell him. I did in the end. I actually, months went on, about a year of this. I went, oh, I feel like, I fucking feel like I want to grab him. Like, say something to him, grab him up and go, what's your fucking name? Like that or whatever. And I'm thinking, I don't do all this. I want to swear, I want to do all these things. So in the end, I just went to his head teacher and said, listen, I'm going to leave. And this is the reason why your husband's like playing games and he's try to say what really, play all that one. I went, yeah, I expected all this, so I thought it best if I just put my resignation to sleep. So she didn't want me to. They were gutted because I was a good worker and all that, and all the teachers were gutted, and they all bought me loads of things. When I left, I did leave. Oh yeah, I'm leaving, all right. And then they bought me loads of presents and stuff. It was incredible. I couldn't even carry it all home. So many things there. They all gutted I was leaving. And they would ask me why. I said, well, I didn't say. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to throw him under the bus. I didn't want to give him more, I just said, no, I think it's time for me to do, go work somewhere else, get a part-time job. And there was half a reason that my daughter was in her last year at school and she was really struggling because me and her mum weren't together now. So I knew she was struggling a little bit from that. And then she's got like a phobia of people being sick. So if anyone starts vomiting, puts her in a spin. So where she can't do her exams and things like this. So it would have been better for me to be around so I can make sure she can get into school and leave school, things like this. Because she didn't want to go in the same time as everyone and leave the same time as everyone else. And the school was saying, well, she's got to. So I went, you ain't? I said, well, I'll go in, I'll tell them. I'll tell the school, look, you're leaving early and you're coming in late. And they agreed to it. They let her come in late and let her leave a little bit early so she could get through the year and get her exams done and stuff. So I felt the negative, I got the positive out of the negative. That's what I always say, look for, practice what you preach. So it was like, out of this bad negative of this guy being horrible, the positive was I could leave and then get a part-time job and actually be there for my daughter. So that was well worth him being horrible to me. So yeah. Yeah, hopefully something good happens to you now, Stoic, because like that, they've done that to you like that. Instead of like I had to leave to be with my daughter to make her life better, you're gonna stay there. Here you go, and then you'll make someone's life better by staying there. What? Could be something like that. You'll be like, well, look how it works. Yeah, it works easy. People are hard, yeah. I like animals better. Or young children. If there's a kid about, I'll talk to the kid. I'll talk to the 7-year-old, innit? What are you up to? Hey, what'd you get up to, eh? Little man? I'll just call him Little Man. They love it. Oh, yeah, they're a bit big. I like big man. I like if he's big for his age. I like big man. I called out the dog out in the garden. There's a big dog next door. I like big man. So I called him like I was stroking him. Big man. Pardon me. Blimey, is that all the time? It's 3:52 here. It's nearly 4 a.m. Well, this has been epic. Nearly done for 3 hours. I will go soon though, brothers and sisters. Anyone out here? Yeah, I've been appreciate you though, Stoic. No, for real, because I do say that I do streams here and there, and sometimes I'll say, well, I'm ready to chat, and then no one's saying anything. I'm like, oh, it's quiet night tonight. Yeah, it was Friday night. Yeah, it was on Friday. I was ready to chat. I went, guys, it's a quiet night. Yeah, thanks, Bob. Here we are, Sunday night. I weren't necessarily no plans to go live. Like, today I thought I've got to create a song, which I ended up doing. I ended up making a short I didn't know I was going to do either. So then all that was done. Red was already live. So I went, I might hit my button. And she was like, yeah, go on. And then that was it, literally, I hit it. So that's why I weren't even set up. And then I set up as I was live. I went, I'm setting up, peeps. Please don't go yet. Oh, please don't go yet, you said? Don't go yet. Alright. Why's that? Because I want to share my song. Woo! Are you live? No. Oh, you have finished, yeah. Oh, Red's got a song. Well, we're staying a bit longer then. We've got 3 in the building. We're good here. If only the internet was crucial for people like us. It is, you're right though. I don't know why, but I just felt I was going to say, wait a second. Yeah, that's cool. I agree with you with the internet like that, for definite. Connecting people like us together is quite dangerous, isn't it? Really, for us not to get together. It's like it was inevitable this had to happen. And we can. No. And we can all connect like this. It's crazy good. And with AI now, I'm up with them. I'm really feel that's another step in the right direction for people like us as well. It is. Because we can be everything. Now, before you might have needed to be skilled at something, you don't know. You can just use AI instead and they'll do it for you. Peeps will say that's taking away some creativity, but I don't always believe that. It ain't taking my creativity away, it's enhancing it. So, and securing certain things it can secure for you. So, yeah. I don't have no fear anyway, people. Yeah. I know it's easy to say, yeah, just not have no fear. And you're like, oh, yeah. No, but I mean, like, if you entertain something, you're giving it thoughts and you're thinking about it in a certain way, you are giving it energy. So even if people say, oh, I don't care about politics, so I'm not going to talk about politics because politics is this and politics is that, and they keep saying it, and I'll go, well, you are actually talking about it, though, actually. Like, if I did it for 2 minutes, I am talking about it. So it's that as well, just not talking about, stuff. Do you want, what are you saying? What was your slow down?
Thinking, right, what does this act?
Yeah, just it would have to be like it's like it's 4 a.m.
Okay.
You see now, looks like blast.
Well, you can only set this up there.
Well, you got a video you want to see?
Yeah.
Or saying?
It comes with the video.
Oh, blimey! Go on then.
It's not the best quality from that. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? She wants you to hear this song, Peeps.
You can find it on my channel. I just released it. Hopefully it's connected.
So it's anonymous stuff.
I think I forgot to connect the speaker on. Sorry. I forgot.
Oh, you remember this 2017, 18, 19 when you went live? I know. Yeah, they were the times. You know what? Some of these are going to come back around. Things go full circle. And the timing ain't there yet, but it's coming. I will do the odd one here and there because it's going to be a stream like that where I'm cherry picking the people who are going to be here, like yourself. You're one of them. And we'll do the odd stream here and there. I know it's going to happen. I don't know when. It's going to be months away yet, but I can see a timeline where that's on there. There's certain peeps out here. And it'd be good to, link up and stuff.
Alright, let's hear it. I wrote these lyrics today. I made the song today.
Ben's not so I can never go against this, we shouldn't be scared there. No matter where we are on this flat plane, we're only a plane ride away. Yeah, true that. Nothing can control that. Yeah. Archangels. With 1111s, we're coming. lots of pictures.
Yeah. Little red big smile. Much love. I'm out.
She's out. Oh, I thought it's over now. we got 8 likes. We did do 2 days on likes. We get 3 hours done. We could do another 5 minutes. We've got 4 beautiful peeps in the building.
Very much. Thank you very much.
I said I could press that then on there. Nice. I pressed it. You can grab it.
Stinks. What is that smell?
Ah, it's all on it.
What's that from outside?
It's probably bins, man. Getting some bin smells, peeps. Oh, it's been a fantastic stream, man. I've enjoyed it. I made my goal, getting a couple of squaddies in. Let's go. I want to get to 2,000. Yeah, you like the lyrics? 100%.
Oh, 16! I made it for you!
That's stoic. He's SQ.
Oh, it's on the channel. I just released it today.
Okay, it's SQ to me and you. Alright. So I know the old names. That's why I like that, when peeps change their names like that. I ain't had to change mine, I like mine. My one's alright, ain't it? 8 years. I've got 8 likes. I've done 8 years. 8 years, bro. Since when I first dropped a video 8 years ago. Oh. I mean, I was in the chats for a couple of years before that. Well, I went on some panels before I even done a video. Yeah, saying that. Started out on other people's panels. Yeah, let's do that. They kept saying come up, and I was a bit like, well, I don't know, what you want to hear me? What for? Like, go on then. I was just thinking, like, I don't know what to say, really. Where do you start? Because people, I still have that problem today. Like, someone says, tell me about numbers. I think we can't just say it like that. Can you be a bit more specific? You know what I mean? Give me somewhere to start from. Like, and then, yeah. No, happy days though, bro. I'm glad you come in and share some of what you've told me and all. Like, now I know about your work situation. Yeah, I'll be asking. I know they can take a while to get through that process as well. But it helps sometimes when you've said it as well. There's more consciousness on it now. You've got team coding on your side now as well. Now I want a beautiful outcome for you, yeah. 100%. Well, yeah, happy Sorbies. You told me on 369 days, so it's the 30th today, peeps. In America, you might not be in the 30th yet, but when you do, you know it's a 369 day. So that's ethereal energy coming in, free energy from the Creator, straight in our hearts. So if we use our heart, it's going to produce some good things. So be in your heart. It's a heart day, peeps. You feel like you have one more name change, love. Yeah, isn't it? I mean, I'll tell you what, on my other channel, I've changed the name on there loads of times, loads. And that's when I said that me and Gemini got together and we've come up with a name and a new thing to put in the about sections, like what the channel's about. And I thought I might do something over there, I don't know, but I haven't yet, but I might. But I've called it Universal Principle. So we're just saying there's just one principle, it's universal. I thought, yeah, that's a good name, you know. And the about page, what it said, what the channel's about, was really good as well. I was like, yeah, because he wrote a few for me. We could pick one of them, and then I'll pick one of them. And then he could go a bit more deeper into the one what I picked, and then we got a final cut. Because I said drop some of them words out of it and put these words in instead, and he did. So it was, it's really good. I went, well, I'll keep that now. Yeah. I like it. Alright. Well, with that said then, we better head out of here. I might make some toast or something. So here's the code. If you didn't know what it looked like, pick up. If you came in late, if you watched the replay, thanks. What were you doing? Watching replay? No,
Thanks for listening to my song, guys.
yeah, if you like Red Song, big ups. I know Stoic did. Thanks, bro. You're right. So yeah, I'm live a lot now. It feels like I'm on it. So you never know. Look out for me. If you're new, and I might be about. All right. All right. I love you all, peeps. Definitely love you all. Thanks for coming in. Have a beautiful day. 369. Have a beautiful week. It's going to be July soon. I added 9 because 9 too is a Stoic number. Yeah, 9. You can't go wrong with a 9. Can't. Any number you can't go wrong with, really. I love them all. But the 9, if you know about the 9, then yeah, you'll get to know the rest of everything else will fall into place easier if we know the 9 first. Yeah, I'd say that for sure. Right, yeah, thanks, Pete. Yeah, we got the 3 hours in. Right, peace out. I love you all. See you on the next one. Yeah, that's how you end the stream.